And fuck it, we're off. Right, so episode 4, we're back, and today we're joined by Callum Gorringe as well as Kieran Gorringe.
Yeah.
What?
What? I want to die.
What a day to be alive.
Yes.
So happy we chose to do this. Yeah, just watch the volume, that went crazy.
Yeah.
So what's going on? The world's changed slightly since the last 2 weeks where we did this.
Clowns everywhere.
Clowns everywhere. So what's going on with the clown situation?
Last night I was on Facebook.
Yep.
Scrolling through a news feed, and there was there was a bloke who was going around dressed as Batman, beating up the killer clowns.
I think Callum actually shared it as well.
What's the killer clown situation?
It's basically these Basically, in America they have these like clown sightings now, and they're not violent there. They just scare kids. That's it. But then there's pricks here who decide, oh yeah, we'll dress up as a clown and kill people.
What?
Yeah, there was like a midget one or something in Peterborough, wasn't there? And he got put in prison. Kicking people's heads in.
There's a midget one in Peterborough that's put 3 people in hospital, and he has a Vauxhall follow him like 3 feet back or something, with 4 people in it.
We're gonna have to start from square one. I'm very, very confused. Killer clowns.
What rock have you been living under?
Oh, I just don't give a. I'm trying to stay as far away.
Do
from
you
the
know who
retarded
ISIS
side.
are?
I don't think the clowns are ISIS. I do not think the clowns are ISIS. So why are people dressing up as clowns? Just to frighten kids?
I don't know. I assumed it was something to do with
That's gonna be
The Purge. It's because they have like clown masks and shit like that in there. But I don't know. It's sort of weird in general.
If there's one dressed as it, I'm going to beat the shit out of it.
Nah.
You've never seen it?
No.
Oh, it. I thought you meant it is just like
A clown.
No.
an add-on to the
Stephen
sentence.
King's It is like the
mind
only...
more.
Stephen King's It's like the only film that's actually fucking scared me.
Alright, so what's actually happened in the last 2 weeks? This is the stupidest conversation to start anything.
This is
off
what
with.
happened.
This is
This is going
I know what
on
happened.
right now.
No, you know what happened? They missed a fucking week of South Park.
Yeah, they did miss a week of
Yeah,
South Park.
I was
noticed
pissed
that.
off. I was like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah, I got home on Sunday. I was like, oh, I missed South Park. Oh, South Park isn't on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. What
I don't remember why.
Remember South Park?
was there any reason for it?
They must have just missed the deadline or some
Yeah.
shit. I don't know.
I don't know.
I just think they would do it in like 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, they usually pump them out.
Yeah,
It's just weird as fuck.
yeah. And yeah, there was also Spider-Man spotted in an area in England
What?
where, on top of a shopping centre building, where there's been 3 killer clown sightings.
So we've had a Batman, a Spider-Man,
And
3
also,
killer clowns.
someone I'm calling the Punisher is because in Peterborough, near Asda, he was walking back home on Georgia Street or something, and a clown jumped out of the bush to try and scare him, holding something.
Yeah.
And he full on punched him in the face and walked off.
Why is this so big in Peterborough?
I don't know. It's Peterborough.
It's everywhere.
It
I've
is
never heard
everywhere.
of one clown in Cambridge.
I'm going to dress up as Pink Guy.
I've
Just
seen
one comes out and he's like, yeah.
I've seen the green guy in Tesco's.
Oh, green cunt.
In Cambridge, yeah. So I've seen green cunt in Tesco's in Cambridge. And there was a lot of people looking, I was just like, yeah, that just makes perfect sense. I just walked past, I was like, yeah.
Well, it's 'cause have you watched something called World of Weird?
No, I have not.
It is very interesting. The second episode was a bit boring. There were like a few bits, and honestly, this guy who thought it was a dog, he made me want to mount a pencil on the table and fucking shove it up my nose.
I actually did see that guy.
But yeah, it's actually a really interesting program.
Callum, you look really upset by it.
We watched it.
I was what?
That was a very visceral response to the man that dresses like a dog.
I was reading Batman off from the side, and I was just like, I finished it, I stopped, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? It's like this bloke who's dressed like a fucking pom-pom.
Yeah, he tried loads of different dog costumes and shit, and
So on the topic of weird things that people have been doing around us, did you hear about the neo-Nazis
Oh, what, the
in
neo-Nazi
Cambridge.
rally in Cambridge?
Yeah, it wasn't in Cambridge, it was in Hadlam.
Oh,
Was it?
Yeah, it was a couple
I
miles
was
away
told
from
it was in
it.
Cambridge. Oh, fuck me, that is.
I drive past this field like literally every day on the way to work. I didn't realise there were like 1,000
If you drive past that field on the way to work, that means I drive past it every now and again as well,
Yeah,
which
of
is
course you
even
do.
weirder.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if you're going towards Ely,
yeah.
there's that road that you turn down,
Yeah.
Richford Toll. It's that field at the top where they have like the
Really?
Yeah, it's that field.
I
there.
didn't realise it was that close.
Yeah, it's crazy. So there's the Blood and Honor people had a gathering there, and they did it under the guise of Help the Heroes.
I'm sure.
So that's why it didn't get like banned or anything.
yeah, help the fallen right members.
We're watching the footage now. I saw a load of caravans in that field, which were obviously now, in hindsight, the neo-Nazis. But I just thought they were, I don't know, caravanners, not white supremacists.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know white supremacy involved owning a caravan as well.
I guess if you want to trek around,
I guess so.
and spread the word of whiteness, then
And being on blacks and everything.
and yeah, it's being generally racist. That is a lot worse than Killer Clowns, and it seems like Killer Clowns
Yeah,
just
it's
get beaten up.
because
Yeah.
it's more of like a realistic, like, that is a serious threat sort of
Neo-Nazis
thing.
have been around for fucking ages, so...
Yeah, that is true. But like,
Is
people just being clowns to be knobs. These people are actually
Yeah.
like anti-black, well, anti-anything.
anti
Anything that's not cis-white and binary.
Explain
Oh, God.
cis white and binaries, because you say this to me all the time as an
We're all
insult.
cisgenders, aren't we?
Yeah, we're all cisgenders because we're... Well, you're less cis, but we're more cis because we're white. We're like the...
How am I less cis then?
This sounds...
I guess you're
what I
more
was about to-
tanned than us, is what Callum's getting at.
What? No, what
Go
I,
outside.
what
Still
I-
white.
What I was
Yeah,
about to
that's
say
the point,
sounded
though.
like a neo-Nazi. I was about to go, we're the more dominant race.
Okay, all right. Cisgender. What does, cis anything. What does that mean,
Yeah.
Callum?
It means like... I suppose it means generic.
Oh,
Like the generic race.
So we're a generic race. Surely being African is a generic race.
Yeah, it seems.
Being Kunta Kinte means you're less, like, dominant. I don't know.
What?
I guess it means like it's because this is just all based off assumption. I have no real fucking grounds on this, but
Thank God we have Google.
yeah, let's just look it up on Google.
Someone jizzed in a swimming pool, then we evolved from fish.
I don't think
I'm
that's
sorry,
what
Mr.
cisgender-
Garrison.
I don't think that's what
Mr.
cisgender-
Haggett.
No, I think it means like I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it's used as like the equivalent of calling someone a faggot in homosexual terms. So like it's more of an insult than like just a generic statement.
So apparently this word, I'm just looked it up on Google, it wasn't used until about 2010 where it had a massive spike in existence
Yeah.
because it came into being.
Because those filthy millennials.
Yeah,
You're a millennial.
Yeah, I
we all
know.
are.
I understand that my
I don't
like
really
my
associate
generation is AIDS.
Yeah, your generation is cancer.
Our generation is cancer.
No, it's because Callum's younger than us by at least 2 years, so we're not in the same league. Our year group started to get sluts. His year group already had several sluts, and we're counting.
They were sluts at like 13 or less.
It's right to be a slut. That's.
No, but I mean like school levels. A slut.
School
like,
level slut.
Yeah.
Like an
Yeah.
age where you shouldn't
Yeah.
be slutting.
Yeah, that's a fair point. I think everyone has that. No.
We didn't.
Callum's generation just sucks because of the whole cisgender thing and like non-binary.
My
Well-
generation sucks for a lot of things, like fucking hipsters.
Hipsters
Yeah.
are cultural vampires.
They ruined the
and
word
should be
swag.
killed.
Swag means stuff that you find in a bag or something like that, not...
Yeah, something we Asians
Yeah.
got. Cream.
And all
Catch
the
with everything
fucking...
around me.
All the new genders.
Yeah, there's a lot of new genders.
Gender fluidness.
There is a. I'm surprised this has caught on as much as it has.
Although
I thought someone would just go, ha, ridiculous. No,
actual
stop it.
gender fluidness, I understand. The popularity of gender fluidness, like the popularity of having a mental health condition, I do not understand. And
That
I
is a
fucking
weird
hit.
thing, isn't it?
I fucking hate it.
That's a really weird thing.
It
isn't
pisses me
But
off.
It's
no.
like it's
It's cool.
popular.
It's cool to have a mental health condition nowadays. It's not.
Oh, it's really it's like really common.
Yeah, it's a common thing that torments people. It's not cool to go, I'm so bipolar.
Yeah,
You're not bipolar. Shut up.
Yeah, you're just an annoying
I've seen
dick.
bipolar people.
Of course you're depressed. You have a shit life.
Yeah.
You're fat. Your parents are fat. You've got no job. Of course you're depressed.
No, I mean like these college girls and stuff, generically, who say, "Oh, I'm so depressed." You know, you're just down. Being depressed is a very
you just
different
don't
thing.
do anything. Like,
Yeah.
you just like.
No, not even that. Just
Yes.
like they're feeling a little sad today. That's all that's wrong with
Oh.
them. Those sort of people.
Yeah, we know quite a few of those people.
Yeah.
It's mainly attention, though, isn't it?
Should I talk about my night in Peterborough?
What was your night?
Yes,
you,
Callum.
Did you have a
talk
night
about
out?
it, please.
It's finally time that
Did
I
you-
talked about that.
Did you, what happened? What? I didn't know you went outside.
So,
It's story time.
What?
sit down
Can't wait.
on Daddy's knee. Fucking.
Hey, what's going?
So, yeah.
That's Callum.
All
It's
right.
Jimmy Savile.
All right.
So,
Tell us about your night out in Peterborough. Set the story.
so, I'm gonna have to like give backstory to this.
You are, because yeah.
So,
explain it to me at least.
Yeah. You've heard of Miss Piggy, yes?
Miss Piggy, as in.
As in an ex of mine, which was like a bad
She
decision.
shall not be named.
Oh, okay. You have an ex-girlfriend
Yeah.
called Miss Piggy.
Good
Right.
back to
Yeah.
go out with.
So,
Harsh.
I went.
Funny.
I decided, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking at the time, but decided, oh, she's messaged me, and then she asked if I wanted to come over for the night. So like,
Nice. You went for a hookup.
sure, I went for it. It's not what I wanted. So
So when you so you got a text from your ex-girlfriend asking
Yeah.
you to come over for the night.
we've
What
been
part of that
talking.
did you not
We've
want?
been talking a little bit before then.
Okay.
All right.
I do
Bearing in mind, I was like,
You sound
I'm fucking 19.
Oh.
I hardly go outside, so I was like, yeah, fuck it, all right. So
So what did you expect to happen when you got this text asking you to stay the night?
I don't know. That's the thing. I was just
Okay.
like,
You're
yeah,
up for
fuck it. Why
adventure.
not? This will be a laugh.
Up for adventure, I like it.
So, yeah.
And so you get
So the day was fine.
Mhm.
It was like it was a good time. We went to like College Arms to meet up with a friend because we were staying at her.
College Arms is a pub, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were staying at her like apartment bit.
Nice.
So that was fun because by the time we got down there, her mate had already had 3 pitchers of like vodka and coke or some shit. She was pissed out of her head.
Savage friends. I like
Yeah.
it.
So we were walking back at like
By the way, that's when you get out.
yeah.
In hindsight, that's when you leave.
Yeah, that is the moment when your brain goes, fuck this.
Yeah, but it was like
We've all
8
been
o'clock
there.
at night. I was not going to be
I've
like.
never been there. It's because I'm
Oh.
not a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're the smarter one. But
I'm always the bystander when it comes to piss ends.
I'm the bystander.
Yeah, I'm like the fucking supervisor in the back. But so
Was anyone else drunk, or was she?
no, it was just her,
She was,
and it was just me and Miss Piggy laughing
okay, nice.
at her.
Okay,
So we left the pub at like it was 7:30, 8 o'clock time at night,
nice.
and we got out.
7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
Mhm.
Fucking party.
we got
hard.
we
Yeah, I
got
know.
we got there at 5.
You got to the pub at 5. Okay, a late evening out.
So we left the pub.
Ooh, it's piss 8 o'clock.
3
That's
pitches
going
by 8 o'clock.
We left the pub, and there was like, you know, there's that big Tesco's opposite the pub.
Whereabouts?
The
are we
Tesco's,
talking?
the Tesco's Express is literally like opposite
Yes.
College Arms.
What, in Peterborough itself?
Peterborough,
or-
yeah.
Oh, right. I thought you meant in like bread.
We were
or
walking
somewhere.
past there, and her drunk mate just goes, "I need milk and I need a piss," like that. And she just goes, "You're drunk. Be quiet." She goes, "I'm drunk," like that,
Oh,
really
God.
fucking loud. I was
Oh,
like,
God.
"Oh, I want to go home."
I do apologise for headphone listeners. That was incredibly loud on the audio.
Yeah, that was incredible.
Oh well. But
Post editing magic.
you ain't gonna edit this.
Probably not.
We did last time, only because the audio cut out.
Yeah, exactly. We won't be. All right.
Oh no, they're
Right.
learning our secrets.
So yet again,
So-
so you were hanging out with an obnoxious drunk at half
Yeah.
8 at night.
I didn't really want to be there
Not
at this
even
point.
late.
No, 8:30.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to be there at this point.
No. You should have got out at least 2
No.
hours earlier.
Yeah, I should have just fucking left straight away.
You should have not gone.
Yeah,
I don't know. This is turning.
I should have stayed in bed. But
Oh, it gets better.
so
How do you deal with the drunk mate? Just palm
by
them off?
by this point, we've gone into Tesco's.
Okay.
She's wobbled down the fucking near the like aisle where all the fucking giant bottles of vodka and shit like that are.
Fantastic.
She's like nearly walked into like this giant box of cereal stuff. So we're getting there. It's like I'm fucking starving. I haven't had McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Or I had McDonald's at like free, so I was
McDonald's
fucking starving.
does not help out
No.
until it makes you more hungry. And the second McDonald's tastes horrendous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
It tastes,
We
It's
discussed
like-
this when we used to go to Jesus. To the podcast.
oh yeah.
We were sat at McDonald's being like, I'm not satisfied. I could do another McDonald's, but I know it tastes like shit.
The second
Yeah.
one's horrendous.
So you have the
Really
first
bad.
one. It's like I've been wanting that for ages. You have the second one. It's like it tastes like shit.
Oh, terrible, absolutely. Yeah, right. So,
So-
you had a McDonald's earlier today,
Yeah.
but you're still hungry at this point.
We're in the Tesco's. She's walking down the aisle. I'm fucking hungry, so I go to look for Lunchables because I'm a man child.
Okay,
All right.
alright,
So
I'll take that.
we can hear her from the other aisles going, "Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it?" And she's
Oh,
trying to
God.
find. We walk down the aisle and she's got like 3 bottles of Jack Daniels. We're like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!"
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I didn't
I'm
know
like-
the entire depth of this story. I only went
That's
so
what.
far.
That's why I saved it.
Okay, did she buy the 3 bottles of Jack Daniels?
No.
That's an expensive buy.
Yeah.
She was like, "Put that one back.
And
You're
one
already
will kill you."
pissed as it is."
JD is expensive as it is.
Yeah, exactly.
She ended up getting a bottle of vodka, and that was it.
What, cheap vodka or like, what are we talking with, Smirnoff?
Smirnoff, yeah.
Okay, nice.
So then
Classic brand.
Smirnoff.
we've got back to the apartment bit, like a flat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Does she live with anyone?
No, she lives on her own on like this giant fucking building.
So
and
you palmed off the drunk girl.
no, we haven't palmed her off.
Okay, so all 3 of you are back at the flat.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for a freeway.
She no, 'cause she had a boyfriend anyway, but I wasn't. She's not.
No. So the story is you were 2 unattractive females back at the flat.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's register blind. You can get away with it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so.
So-
all right.
It's night time. I'm Batman. I'm blind. I'm in my element.
Why do you have stars on your floor?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Gay pride.
It's a hard world. All right, so.
So we're at the like. We get out the elevator. She's fucking waddling around.
This is the drunk
like-
girl.
People are asleep.
This is the fat girl.
This yeah.
Is this the fat girl or the drunk girl?
Whoa! Yeah, this is the way.
This is the big one. All right. Yeah.
Big one's perfectly fine.
Okay.
The like the girl who sounds like Jonathan Wass is like
Okay.
pissed off her head.
All right. We're learning so much more about
Yeah.
this girl.
Yeah, and so we get to the flat door. She's like opening these little locker bits where you can put all like your bags and shit in.
Okay.
She's just going, "Who's all this shit in there?" It's like we already put it in there earlier. And she goes, "I don't give a shit. This is mine." And she like drags everything out. It's like, for fuck's sake. Yeah.
Nightmare.
So I put my shit back in, put
what
all
time
those
is this?
back
Like
in.
9?
It's supposed to be like getting on 9, half 10.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So just think about that. We spent an hour in like Tesco's.
Yeah, waddling around.
So it gets much worse.
All right, well,
Keep going.
We've got
Stop.
time,
Oh,
Callum.
no.
Stop stopping.
We've got time.
We get into the flat.
Okay.
Everything's fine. She goes for a piss. So I just put like my bags and everything down in the living room, which looks like a shithole. It looks like a crack den.
Her house is just disgusting.
Oh yeah, it's just like.
How old is she?
She must be like 17.
She's 17 and she lives on her own.
Yeah.
Yep. This is positive.
So
Is there like a lounge area and then a
the
bedroom? or
lounge,
is it
the
just-
lounge
just like-
is fucking horrible. It's like you know when you go into an old house and someone smokes so much there's like shit on the walls and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's that.
Okay.
And then from downstairs, I'm feeling a bit dodgy because there's like a draft of weed coming up. Like, I don't know how many blunts they were fucking smoking, but it's like the strongest smell.
It was just
It was
floating
the
in-
dankest kush.
So I was,
floating
so I
into
was
a-
tired. I was like dazed as well. Yeah,
from the flat next underneath you. You got contact high.
yeah. Because she was like, "Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Jamaicans that live in the flat below." And like, are you fucking kidding me?
Ouch.
Bearing in mind, there's also like police station bit down there as well.
Okay.
So I'm getting the waft from the weed outside the window. Fuck knows what it's doing to her clothes. She's like washing clothes up against the window.
Oh wow.
Alright, so she comes out the bathroom. She's like,
I'm just going to ask the question. What did she smell like?
Probably weed.
which one?
The
piss
I
heads?
want to ask both, but primarily Miss
I
Piggy.
think we'll get to.
Miss Piggy didn't smell like the fish market
She's
anymore.
hygienic. Anymore?
I wouldn't say she's hygienic.
You wouldn't say she's hygienic?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. Okay. Ouch.
Right.
You have no filter, do you?
So she doesn't smell great.
Look,
They don't smell
in
great?
my young years, I've like grown to stop giving a fuck about anything.
What does the house smell like? So you walk in, and that's
So-
like the first. That's when you realise
So
that
the
stuff's gone wrong.
so the window's been left open because I can smell the weed instantly. It like it hits me like when someone's taking a giant
like-
shit.
it's palpable.
It was just like
it's like
bruh.
it's like when someone's done a shit like really bad and then they've left the like bathroom door open so it's just wafted out onto the landing.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So-
it's like that with weed.
It's like that with weed, so it just fucking hits you straight away, and I pull like the face where it's just like. So I'm tired.
Did she even recognise it? Was that just how her house smells?
No,
She was happy.
she's just used to it.
She was okay.
So I'm tired of shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to be there.
No.
I'm slightly high.
Yes. Through contact high.
Yeah. So
Hey, you didn't have to pay for it.
true, but
Still
So-
worth it.
we've moved to the kitchen now. We're in this shitty kitchen. Half the tiles are missing and stuff like that.
Oh god. This is full crack then.
Time to cook.
So she's pissed,
Meths on the stove.
and Miss Piggy's just like, "Do you want me to make you a sandwich or something before you go to sleep, or is she gonna? I don't want you throwing up in the night and clean it up." And I was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna sit in the other room. I'm
Okay.
just gonna So we're in there. She comes in, and she's like, "Oh, do you want to watch Netflix?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So
Oh yeah.
We've-
This
Yeah.
is Miss Piggy.
no, because nothing
No.
even happened then. Nothing even happened then.
This is Miss Piggy.
Yeah, this is Miss
Okay,
Piggy. We
you-
sat in the living room. We're
Netflix and
watching
chill.
fucking Lee Evans or some shit. I don't know.
Strong.
I made her watch Frankie Ball and she wasn't too pleased.
I
So
hate people that don't find
No.
horrendous comedy fine.
I fucking love dark comedy. 9/11 jokes are the best.
Yeah, you
They're
make
up there.
a ton of them.
You are the best with racist jokes.
I'm not a racist person. I
No,
just
I know
like
you-
racist stuff.
As we always say, it's context.
Yeah, it is context.
So we're watching Netflix. Everything's fine.
Nice.
We hear this noise from the kitchen. The fridge opens,
Okay.
and then we hear the sound. It's like someone's taking a piss,
Okay.
Oh no.
On
But-
the floor. Or
but they're not pissing at all. There's no one pissing.
okay. There's no,
She walks. She's like, "Oh, I'll go see what it is." She's probably doing some stupid shit.
makes sense.
She walks in. She goes, "What the fuck are you doing?" She's got like, mop buckets.
Yes.
She. So she's taken 2 cartons of milk out of
Yes.
the fridge and poured it into the mop bucket.
Okay.
And she goes,
I remember you telling me.
he goes,
about
"What are
this.
you doing?" She goes, "There was no milk in the fridge." I was like, "No, there's in the fucking bucket now." And she goes, "Oh, but it's out of date." It's like, we literally just got that before we came home. Shit like that.
Wow. So she's.
Yeah. So there's
I
that.
don't, you can't even blame that on being drunk.
No, it's
That's
just
just
being
her
that's
being
just
an
being
arsehole.
autistic.
Yeah, that's being an arsehole.
Yeah. So
I'd throw her out my house.
at this point,
It's her house.
Wait. Oh, they live together.
No.
no.
This is the drunk girl's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
drunk girl.
And the
Boy.
drunk girl's 17.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So typical 17-year-old
Probably should name the person.
drunk girl.
No.
She's like gone outside. She's like been caught having a fag. It's like, oh, cancer sticks are bad for you.
Okay.
And then she's done the typical 17-year-old drunk girl where she's had a fucking mental breakdown thing.
Yep.
I'm just sat in the living room like,
Poured milk into a bucket.
oh, this is fun.
Nice.
I'm just sat there watching Lee Evans as it all
Evening
carries out
entertainment.
behind me.
You're all having a good
Yeah.
evening at this point.
I'm just like, this is good, I'm going to sit down.
Nice. Nice.
So I thought, fuck it, I may as well make a night of it.
How long did you sit and watch Lee Evans for?
It must have been another hour.
Another hour? So
Yeah.
we're at like what, 11:30?
We're getting on for 12 o'clock at
Getting on
night.
for 12?
Yeah.
The night is young.
So she had like mental breakdown. Miss Piggy's come back in the room, sat down, watching TV again.
Strong.
It's all perfectly quiet. Then we hear her banging about again. What the fuck's going on?
Yep.
She's back out in the storage like locker thing.
Okay.
Yeah. And
What's in the storage locker thing? Like cleaning stuff?
so earlier in the day, before we came there, I've been a sad fucking nerd and bought another volume of Preacher, which is a comic book.
Yeah.
She just walked out there. She's fucking sat down reading it. It was like, why the fuck have you bought this? This is stupid. Shit like that.
You don't need that on your evening.
No,
No,
I was
you
like,
don't want that with
I was like-
a 15 quid comic book.
yeah.
No,
I was like, no, put it back, please.
Do not rip.
So that happened. She went to sleep. That
Uh-huh.
was fun.
Okay, so after she read your comic book, she just crashed out.
Yeah, she just sort of crashed out. No, it's not even. There's nothing sexual about this. There's nothing romantic about it.
Okay.
I literally get. I'm literally having PTSD flashbacks from this.
All right. So
I'm not even joking.
So after she put your comic back, you just went and watched more Netflix.
Yeah, we went and we watched one of those fucking spoof movies. We watched Date Movie
Okay.
with fucking Chris Evans before we did Captain America.
All right.
So that was fun. She's never watched one before.
Was it not another college or teen movie or something?
It was something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one with Chris Evans in.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's funny.
she never watched anything like that. We watched that and Scary Movie.
You watched
So-
2 films.
Yeah, we watched 2 films.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I wasn't ready to do anything. I didn't want to do anything at that point.
You didn't make a move.
No, I didn't want to make a move at that point
Damn.
because I was already regretting coming.
Yeah, that's fair.
Little
So-
did you know.
And then,
And then,
so you're 2 films deep
so
plus stand-up comedy.
then the blow-up bed comes out.
Nice.
Those are fucking uncomfortable as it is. Bearing in mind, she had a fan on because she's a fucking whale.
So she was overheating due to blubber.
There is no way around this. You know, like when someone has, like, say they're thick.
All big boy.
By thick, they mean they're fucking fat.
Okay, so
There's no other way around it.
No, she's fat.
Yeah, they're
I
like
believe the correct term is morbidly obese.
Okay, yeah, if you want to be medical, but
diabetes.
how tall is she?
She's like
Shorter than Beth.
she's shorter than you and Beth.
Well, so like 5 foot,
Yeah, say 5 foot, 5'1", some shit like that.
really tiny.
Yeah,
And how much do you reckon she weighs?
fuck knows about a crane.
About a crane. Alright.
So
Big. What
yeah,
we're learning, folks, is that she's big.
big is an understatement.
Alright.
Come on, get
All
away.
right,
Go.
so
I'm enjoying this.
He builds so much fucking suspense to it.
it's like
You're like a J.R.R.
I'm like the fucking filler in an
anime.
anime.
He just stops. Just cuts the story.
No, that's what I mean. He's like Tolkien.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Just goes.
the dragons are
I'm
coming, they die.
I'm taking breaks between, so I'm literally getting PTSD flashbacks of the night.
Okay, so we're at.
So we're in the bed now.
Okay.
I'm laying
This is the
there.
blow-up bed.
I'm laying there very uncomfortably,
Okay.
like because it's flat. There's one pillow,
Uh huh.
so I'm in pain. She's like resting her head on me. It's like
Oh no.
this isn't fun.
You're so not into this.
I'm really not into this. She's like looking up at me, and I'm just like I'm watching TV.
I'm imagining that you're laying there completely like coughing still, looking straight up,
I just
and then she's got her head on your chest, and you're still just looking straight up.
no, I had my arms behind my head, so I had like
Cash. Oh,
my
nice.
arm like resting that, so I had my head up a bit so I could see the TV.
Oh. Paint me like one of those French girls.
Yeah, she's there with one of her fucking water wings over me.
Oh god.
No, but you know what I mean when someone has really fat arms.
You mean bingo wings?
Yeah, no, you know the little pool floats that kids wear on their arms.
Yeah, I understand now.
They're like that fat.
Jesus.
But so I was watching there, and then
What were you watching TV at this point?
I think it was Bad Education or some
Oh
shit.
god, terrible show.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I just wanted to
It's
distract
alright.
myself.
Can't do it.
So we were watching that.
Okay, distract yourself. Please,
Yeah.
distract yourself.
No, just,
He's not you.
I was like, what a great move.
this
What
is
did I
great.
think about
This is
that?
a great night. It'd make it better if I shot it.
What are you wearing at this point, Callum?
I'm wearing just like boxers because it's so fucking hot from her.
Nice.
Yeah,
What's she wearing?
she's
Boxers.
she's not even wearing.
Oh.
She's just wearing a shirt at this point. She doesn't have a nice ass. You know when people have the asses that just go straight down.
Oh, yeah.
There's
I
no-
thought you
yeah.
meant the double arse. Where it's an arse and then an arse underneath.
No, it's just back, and then there's a slit where the arsehole is. So we're getting into more dangerous territory as the night goes on. So
yeah, you're in the trenches now, son.
yeah, I'm fucking ready.
It's go time.
So
I don't think you are ready.
no, stuff starts happening. She like sort of climbs on top of me.
Oh no.
I can't breathe.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I didn't realise how strong I was. I like managed to roll her off me, and that was.
You got into a wrestling match with this woman.
Oh fucking hell!
Ali Pinder!
So she got on top of you and you forcefully rolled
I
her
like
off
rolled her off me, and then she ended up pulling me on top of her. I was like, oh no.
Oh,
So it's getting there now.
it is getting there now.
All right. So
It's 90% there now, isn't it?
yeah,
Callum?
it was just disappointing. So
You could have done some tips.
all right.
Okay, so
She starts.
this is a very important part of the story. You can't just stop talking.
No, she starts
We're here now.
sort of pulling me to try and forcefully make me grind on her. So I was like, oh fuck it, I may as well while I'm here.
Nice. Just had to go along with it.
It wasn't fun. It was boring.
Okay.
So I like rolled off her,
Okay.
and then this is the only redeeming quality of the night
You
that I
rolled
got
off
a
of
compliment. Yes, this is the only redeeming quality of the night
Okay.
is that she went to grab my dick through my boxes, and she goes, "Oh, I thought those pictures of it were photoshopped when we were dating."
So you sent dick
Oh
pics
my
as well?
God.
I
What?
had no idea.
Oh
No,
my
when I was
God.
dating her like a
That
fucking
is
year
the
ago,
most hilarious thing I've ever
she
heard.
thought my dick was photoshopped. So that happened,
Yeah,
and
that-
then
yep.
I was like,
That's the thing.
okay. So I took my boxes off,
Nice.
and I felt uncomfortable already.
Yep. Yep.
So
That's common.
then
Then what happened, Callum?
she made me get on top of her again.
She made you.
And I should preface this by saying I've never had sex before.
Okay.
I've never had any sexual contact before that night.
Sorry. But yeah.
This
Yeah.
is all just a sensory overload for you at this point.
Yeah, so I'm like,
The world
my
is very
mind's
confusing.
going like, oh, vagina everywhere. And there wasn't really any foreplay.
No.
She like
That's
casual.
where you went
Yeah.
wrong.
It doesn't sound like there was much foreplay.
I was like, oh, do you want to suck my dick or something? I didn't know how to word it.
Well, of course
It's like,
not. You're a
no.
virgin, and you've never had any
Yeah,
sexual
you literally just
And
said that.
yeah, and she was just like, not really, or else I won't be able to kiss you after. I was like, I won't give a fuck. And so that happened, and
These are universal feelings. that all
she
men
gave
have.
me the cat.
You struck the right nerve.
She
You're the one who's verbalised it.
she gave me the casual jerk off where just like
Was it a half-baked one, though? where it's
it was
sort of
like where
slow?
someone's trying to stick a straw in a fucking Coke thing from McDonald's. They're just going like, and then they stop.
I completely understand
Yeah.
what you mean.
This
Like-
episode is going to be called the casual jerk off.
So
Okay.
See, I was thinking Batman, because Callum's blind as a bat and has good hearing, and we're talking about clowns earlier as well.
yeah, this is how I find the vagina. I just fucking click, don't I?
It echoes back at you.
Why are you hanging off the ceiling? Fuck you.
Hello. Go away. Okay, so you
So-
echolocated her.
I'm about yes. So I am about to enter the promised land.
What is it?
Do you reckon they talks in
wait.
echolocation?
So did you not do anything?
I didn't.
Did you warm her up?
Yes, I warmed her up.
Smart move. Good.
Got a damp.
The man that I am, I can spasm my hand like that.
Callum plays a lot of guitar, so yeah.
Yes.
I thought that was a
Nice.
rabbit in your garden. There. That to be a pigeon.
Nice.
So that happened.
Okay. And then.
And then I learned how that it's true that boobs are actually soft, but
How do you not?
I've never touched it before.
Oh my god, you did
So-
everything
yeah.
at once.
Everything that night was too overwhelming. So I was like,
I'll get to a bit later on,
Yeah.
which then explains that.
loads of
Okay,
shit,
alright.
loads of shit is going over in my head
Okay,
because
so-
my virgin mind has just exploded.
Your virgin mind doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
So now you're in the promised land.
You've been tainted.
You're in the promised land.
We're at the point of entrance.
Okay.
There's fucking like the Lion King music is now playing.
Yes, yep,
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that.
She was like,
See, I never had Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
are you going to put it in now? And I was like, yeah, okay. I got to put it in. I got to put it in, and like,
Oh, well.
because all this shit is going through my head, I'm getting like really nervous, and then my dick starts to go, "You don't want to do this, do you?" And I'm like, "No, I don't, sir." And my
don't worry, bro, I got this.
it's like, this isn't your time, stop. And then my dick just like deflates.
No.
And I'm just there. I like bury my head in the pillow and like, so you're right. And I go, yeah. And then secretly in my head, I'm just like, thank the fucking Lord. So then,
Were you wearing a condom?
I don't think I was, because she said she was on the pill.
No, you
And I know she has been for sure.
Never trust that when you go for not only a sexual encounter, but the first time having sex with anyone.
True.
Like too quick.
Especially her, knowing
Yeah.
I know her, how she is.
See, I'd already
That
planned this
could've
out in my
been
head, because
Away
I knew...
from parental
You could have been
advice.
honey dicked.
I already planned
Oh,
this
yeah,
out
for
in my
sure.
head, because I knew my dick was going to go flat the night before.
You planned your escape route.
It had been fucking prophesied.
The stars told.
It was written on the Mayan temple stone.
And Nostradamus went, 9/11 will happen, London will burn,
Callum
and
will go
Callum's dick will go floppy.
Yeah. Okay, so you're on top of a.
So
you're
she's
at the
like-
eventually and you
Yeah,
get floppy.
yeah, she's like, it's okay, it's like, this is expected. It was like, it's fine
Why
though.
did everyone really think that was going to happen?
Yeah, it's fine though. She was like, yeah, it's fine with mates and stuff, so it's okay. And I was like, good, I don't want to be fucking humiliated. So I get off, and then we just end up watching fucking Netflix.
Okay.
Then later on, I start feeling bad,
Okay.
because
I didn't hear this bit.
Start feeling bad.
I started feeling a little bit bad.
Okay.
Remorse, I believe the correct.
Yeah,
Mm.
because she wanted it.
Yeah.
I didn't really want it,
No.
but I felt bad that I didn't.
Give it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
You have a heart.
I started getting more nervous.
Okay.
Then you got a nervous
Yeah.
reaction.
No, I didn't get a nervous reaction. My dick was like, no, we're not having this tonight.
I told you once.
I'm so disappointed.
So then I start thinking about all other shit on top of my head, because like, if I'm not doing
Why not in
something,
your head?
shut up. Because if I'm not doing something, my brain will just go, yeah, we're going to think about dark shit now. 9/11 was great.
Oh my god.
So I'm thinking about dark shit. I've also got that on top of me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm going to sit up for a bit because I feel a bit ill.
Oh, man.
So I'm sat up on the sofa. It's fucking cold. My like balls are receded from the cold. Bearing in mind the window's still open, so I'm getting even more high.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling fucking sick and like. So
You
I'm
feel
feeling.
sick. You're disappointed.
Yeah, I'm like nervous still. I'm shaking from the cold.
And you
So
have a floppy dick.
then I start having a panic attack.
You start.
Yeah.
This is where I come in.
So we're there having a
Coming?
they're having
We're
a
not
panic
in the
attack.
place. I was over at Beth's that weekend. Mum had turned the phone off, so Callum phoned me.
Oh my god.
He said, I'm having a panic attack and I don't know what to do.
Oh
So
my
I
God.
eventually brung him down.
There's stuff before that though.
Um,
Before I called you.
oh, really?
Yeah.
We're back
So
in.
I'm having a panic attack. I'm like, can you come over here a minute? Because I really don't know what the fuck to do.
So you rang. This is when you rang Orange. No.
Yeah, this is on my
Who
own.
did you ask to come over?
The whale.
The whale. Okay.
Yeah.
You got the whale.
The beach whale that's in the bed. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm going to get berated by Nazis.
Alright, so the whale came over.
yeah, she's like, she just like hugged me for a bit because I was feeling like shit at this point.
Uh-huh.
She's like, oh, we'll watch Netflix, Lee Evans, that'll calm you down. I was like, I'm watching that. I was like, I don't feel any fucking better.
No.
So
The weed probably
I'm,
didn't help.
I'm gonna go outside for a bit. I'm gonna call Kieran to like help me calm down.
You put your clothes back on.
Yeah, I
Well,
put
sorry,
everything
no,
back.
just straight out,
Everything
yeah,
back
you
on. Now I'm boiling hot. I've walked outside with no socks on. I've probably stepped in cat piss.
Yeah.
I'm at the top of this balcony and I'm looking across this building with bright lights on. I'm just like,
Okay.
that was kind of nice. So I phoned Kieran up because
Okay.
like I'm fucking struggling to breathe at this point.
Oh my god.
So he calms me
Get a bit
down.
close to the
Yeah,
mic.
I'm struggling to breathe. He calms me down. like talking to me, like telling me to focus on shit that I see.
Uh-huh.
And hear and
Yeah.
smell and stuff like that. It's how you bring people out of a panic attack or anxiety attack or something.
Strong.
It's called grounding.
Yeah.
Very useful.
So at that point, I've come in, back in the place, I've calmed down.
Okay.
Then I start getting acid reflux or whatever it is. So, bearing in mind I
It's
hadn't...
all those trapped sperms committing suicide in your stomach.
Oh, mate.
It's all those dead babies inside my dick.
Yep.
So, at this point, I'm feeling fucking ill. I haven't... Then I realise, oh wait, I haven't eaten or drank since like 5.
Mm-hmm.
So...
All drunk since 5.
No, the last thing I had was McDonald's and a fucking Monster.
Could have eaten that poontang that you...
No.
Full of protein.
no.
You know when someone shaves down there, it just feels like you're sticking your hand in a bush, like an actual bush. It feels rugged and horrid.
Hasn't shaved down there.
No, it has shaved, but you can still feel it.
Oh,
grow back.
So-
yeah,
yeah.
prickly.
Grow back.
Yeah, prickly.
Okay.
So
It's not cute.
every time I get that
How
feeling,
many times you stuck your hand in a thorn bush?
Once.
whatever makes me moist. So now every time I get that feeling, I get PTSD flashbacks.
So you're
So-
grounded.
So what
So
you're
with
saying
that-
is you have a bush. You never shave anymore.
Okay, so you're
no,
grounded.
no, I trim. So
You're back into the room.
I'm ill. I feel ill. I want to fucking kill myself.
Yep.
So
Yes.
Right. So we're there. I'm feeling ill.
Mhm.
It's like we're getting on for like must be 3 a.m. now.
3 a.m.
Yeah, 3 a.m. She's like, I'll tell you what, I need a drink
Uh-huh.
because I need to burp, or else I'm gonna be feeling sick all night.
Yep.
So we leave there. We go down to the petrol station. It's like 3:30 at this point already.
Oh my god. This
Yeah.
has been very traumatic for you.
We're walking down to the petrol station. There's a whole fucking queue of Polish people.
Uh-huh.
No one else is in a car. I
Nope.
assume it's all pissheads.
Yep. Makes sense.
And this is the point where they have the fucking window open now for like the petrol stations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so there's like the one Indian bloke that's like running back and forth,
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
the drinks and everything. So we fucking stood there. I get like a Monster and some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got even worse because they're like,
Even worse.
yeah.
When that anxiety
yeah.
mixes in with the caffeine, it's not a good mix.
So I was like, I want Blue Rockstar. They got Blue Rockstar in there. I can see it in the window. I know I'm a blind man, but I can see it.
Yep.
The bloke at the door is like, oh, you want the Blue Rockstar? So he goes there, gets it, brings it back. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm too fucking tired, but sure.
Okay.
We get back to the apartment. I'm like, this is fucking relentless zero. It tastes like piss.
Ah.
But I drank it anyway because I was feeling like shit.
Yep.
I burped.
Mm-hmm.
Then basically the night went on. I went to sleep for an hour.
Yep.
Woke up. Was laying there 'cause she was snoring so fucking loud.
Oh.
I've never heard anyone snore that loud
It's,
before in my
it's
life.
horrendous, isn't it?
Yeah. So I just laid there until like 9 o'clock in the morning.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was just it was probably one of the shittest days of my life.
That sounds like the worst night I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Ever. Have you spoken to her since?
I haven't spoken to her since.
I wouldn't even talk to
No.
her ever again.
No.
And she hasn't even messaged me again, so I'm happy.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
You have to burn that bridge.
Yeah, I'm fucking happy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never had an evening
So
quite
that is the
traumatic.
that is the worst day
You can remember.
in my entire
Can't
life.
remember.
Not even a death in the family has been that worse.
Standard.
And it's like, I will explain this. You know when it's
Go
hot.
on.
It's when a girl is rather large
Yes.
and they have vaginas that are a bit fat.
Yes.
So
That fatty.
not all ones have it. It's perfectly fine. But like when there's more lip than there is actual vagina, that was there.
It just depends on what vagina preference.
Yeah.
Just
Just-
some guys like lip.
It's
Yeah,
just that.
some people like I can't remember the proper medical term for.
There probably isn't one.
There is one. There's like the one where it looks like bacon's hanging out. That's the easiest way
That
to
is
describe it.
absolutely horrendous.
But some men prefer
That's
that
the
one.
worst
Me
visual.
personally, I hate that one.
That's the word. Yeah, everyone. Yeah, I think most people.
I'm fine with a little bit of it, but it's when there's too much.
And there was just
She had that, and I just don't like that. That disgusts me. The feeling of that and the look of that disgusts me. it like puts me off. So now whenever I see that, I get like PTSD flashbacks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like I'm getting fucking trench nightmares or whatever it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was in the space of 2 days. I had an hour's sleep.
Do you regret not banging her?
No, I don't regret not banging her.
Not even part of you.
No.
Damn.
If I had banged her, I would have bought Kurt Cobain's microphone.
You could have ticked it off your list and been like, not a virgin.
Ticked it off my list of what? Fucking a pig.
No, it's just like, I'm not a virgin now.
Well, at least you could have run for Prime Minister.
I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't have wanted to. I wouldn't have wanted to lose my virginity to that.
Topical
Very
last
strong.
year.
Yeah, exactly. 2015 political joke.
What's
Prime Minister.
Yeah, I know.
What's funny is though I've noticed, and I've talked to other people about this. Is
How many people have you told this to?
no, it's
Apart
not.
from the
No, it's not about this. It's not about the. It's not
Apart
about.
from
It's
on
not about the
public
pigs.
space.
Yeah.
I was talking to some of my friends, because like my best mate Sarah, and she was like, "You're not that attractive a guy. I will be honest. We dated before, but like you have had some like really hot girlfriends that are well
Fucking
well
negging
above
or
your
what?
fucking thing."
That's harsh.
That's negging.
What's negging?
Negging is basically like you give an insult
Yeah.
followed by a compliment. So that, in fact, look it up because I don't know the exact definition. I know like the rough definition.
So is she trying to par you or not?
No, she's not. She was like, "You're not that attractive a guy, okay," but it's like, I'm shocked that you have had some actually kind of hot girlfriends that are punching above your weight.
It's a
I was like,
backhanded compliment.
yeah, I kind of noticed that.
So you've been punching above your weight with girlfriends?
Occasionally, yeah.
Occasionally. How often does this happen? Just once, twice, 3 times a lady?
More than that,
Must have
actually.
been 3 or 4 times.
Very
That's about
strong.
it.
But Miss Piggy's not one of those occasions.
She's definitely
Fuck
not one
no.
of those.
Fuck no.
She looks like she's been playing in coal, and also I have a lot of piercings,
Uh-huh.
but she has too many.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Well,
The most unattractive things is
you love piercings and like
I know,
tattoos
but
and like
there's-
you love
there
all
is
So
that
a
do
stuff.
I.
line. There is a line.
she has that fucking.
Nice.
Wow.
She has that fucking
Sorry, eye-doves.
pig nose thing where it like instead of
Let
it
me
coming
explain
out.
them. I know all the
She
proper
has
terms.
she has the pig nose
She's
thing.
got the
Septum.
septum piercing. She's got both her nose, sides of her nose pierced. I think she has angel bites, and also I didn't realise how quiet it was. Snake bites, angel bites.
What, angel bites?
Angel bites are on the top,
Oh my god.
so like a double Monroe, and also her ears. And did she have anywhere else, Callum? No, that's a no.
She had a horrible tattoo.
Oh really? What was the tattoo?
I don't even know. I can't remember what it fucking looks like. All I know is it's fucking disgusting.
We can't go completely quiet, but
Hold on.
alright. I'll let you lean over. So
I'll be
Orange,
the
how many
cup.
tattoos do you, no, how many piercings do you reckon are too much?
When it's like you've got more piercing than face, like you're just covered.
No.
She's too hot to be her. It's like it depends. If it's like the most pierced woman in the world, that's a bit different.
Whereas then if you're going for if you're trying to win something.
That and also like if I'm
Are you friends with her?
No,
me
You're not friends with her and you did alright.
me personally, my preference is
Yep.
not to be covered in piercings.
So you have both ears done, you have
I have-
snake bites.
I have
Oh god.
both my lobes stretched to a 10, but they were dermally punched at an 8, and dermal punching is where they essentially remove the skin from the ear to save you stretching them.
Yeah.
And then I've also got 2 dermal piercings in dermal punches in both my ears
That's
at
just like
4
a hole
mil.
puncher.
Yeah, through the cartilage. And then I've got snake bites and also a nose ring, but I'm gonna get my nipples pierced at some point, and I'm still debating whether to get the bit of skin between your dick and your balls pierced.
No. Yeah. I know a guy who's got that.
I don't know.
What's it called? I
I can't remember. It's not Prince Albert. That's
That's through
like
the head.
through the head.
That's through the tip.
Yeah.
I know a guy that had that as well.
I've got a funny story about that. My friend Jazz, she was telling me one of her friends who was a piercer. There was a bloke who was really into pain, and
Apparently that happens quite a lot.
yeah,
That's
it-
like quite common.
it wouldn't
piercing.
surprise me, to be honest. But he was into pain that much that when she stuck the needle for his dick,
Yeah.
he like jizzed in her
That's
hand.
common. I've got a friend who's into like tattoos and piercing and stuff, and his dad's
Yeah.
a tattoo artist, and he was telling me he did a lot of research before he got his dick pierced,
Yeah.
and he said that's like a common thing that guys would like ejaculate as they get pierced.
That's crazy.
Deep. That is deep.
I guess it's because it runs along the nerves for like the
I guess
pleasure
it's 'cause
part.
they're a freak. Because they're mental, they just love pain.
No, it's like I sort of understand the relationship between pain and pleasure because it is a very fine line. It can also be related to there's this thing where you get the opposite effect where something like a small touch.
Something that hurts. It's not good.
Well, something like it's just someone stroking your back, you can flinch. It's to do with the pain receptors getting sort of mixed around in your brain. But also the pain and pleasure thing. It's very like a very fine line between the two. It's like the same as it's like getting spanked. That's something that would be considered painful, but quite a few people are into it.
This whole thing has gone completely off the rails.
How so?
Definitely been the strangest episode.
Callum's here, that's why.
So what did you learn, Callum?
I learned not to ever reply to an ex unless they're really hot and they actually like you back still.
Smart move.
Yeah.
So she didn't like you back. She must have.
She did at the time. She didn't message me back. I'm glad she didn't
Oh, no,
fucking
she
message
ain't
me
messaged you
back. No.
And you're not going to message her back.
I'm definitely not going to message her
After
back.
that evening, that's...
What fucks
that
me
bridge is
off
burned.
is all the sort of girls that I've found attractive or found me attractive live fucking miles away.
Mm.
That's the problem. Apart from one.
I.e. America.
No. There's one girl in Birmingham who I still talk to.
Oh,
She's
there's
fucking hot.
There's like a train
Yeah.
that goes through Peterborough. I get that one to go to Peterborough.
There was one.
Can't get buses.
I know there was
yeah,
a
but
girl.
the train's probably cheaper and gets there quicker. No delay.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, like, Callum can't get buses.
Mm,
Oh,
yeah.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, I can't get buses or anything like that.
So public transport.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why don't you just-
I guess cheap
I'm not
now,
getting a
but-
fucking taxi all the way to Birmingham.
Oh my god. If it costs you £11 to get 12 miles in Birmingham, it's like, what,
ages away.
Mm.
800?
No, it would be like
It must be-
130 odd. It's 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
from
So
from
about
here
£200.
it would be close to like 150.
What do you think
Because-
from here to Peterborough is 40 quid?
Well, no, like going off miles, like
I think it'd be £200 if you want to get a taxi.
probably,
Yeah.
but from Peterborough to Corby, or just outside of Kettering rather,
Mm.
it's like 48 miles, and then from Kettering to Rugby is like, I think it's like another 40.
So basically, you're not going to get laid from her.
No. Unless she came to me, which she said she might do eventually.
So disappointed, Callum.
It's funny though, because that girl was actually a normal girl.
How did you meet her?
How do you mean normal
It's-
as well?
Yeah.
Normal as in she's not like fucking covered in piercings or shit like that.
Okay. But did she's just, you know, what music did she listen to?
She listens to all sorts. I know she listens to like Bring Me the Horizon and stuff.
Okay. So she's fairly,
Yeah, but then sadly listens to EDM.
okay, so she's fairly standard. Yeah,
That is unfortunately the majority of the
Yeah.
population.
very standard. How did you meet her?
It's online through shit like that.
Strong.
Yeah.
So what's the next
The next step is
point of entry?
the next point of entry is
Next point of
me
flopping.
me into the gates of Valhalla when I hang myself.
Do you think you had a panic attack because of the girl, or because you nearly had sex and that was just too much for your virgin brain?
No, I was,
Because you did everything at once.
probably.
No,
I think it was
everything,
just because I was too overwhelmed by it all. It was like happened all in one night, and my brain couldn't deal with it.
So it was like a sensory overload.
Pretty much.
Ouch. Damn. I haven't had that.
Neither have I.
Well, now you know.
Yeah.
I mean, not all sex is like that, so don't be put off by it.
Oh no, I'm not.
I'm gonna lie to you and say it's all like that. No. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Shocking.
Oh.
Sorry.
Cool.
Well, Callum. Wow. Has anything like that ever happened to you? I've never had.
I've never had that problem.
Beth told me.
Which
You
one?
had a panic attack.
No, Beth. You said to me that like I think it was either the first night you slept over at Beth's that you shagged.
Yeah, let me let me refrain that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bit better. Good.
Yeah.
I'll keep it there. But yeah, we had sort of like it was like the first time we stayed around each other's and we'd had sex, and I was like, I just did that. That was weird. It was like,
You got a bit freaked out.
yeah and no. It was like I still liked Beth. Obviously, I'm still with her, and I still wanted to see her. But also, I was like really ill the next day as well. So it sort of came off as like I was just using her for sex. I was like, no, definitely not. I'm going to see you next weekend.
That's nothing like your story, Callum.
No, she told me your dick went flat as well.
Oh yeah, that was because of the condom. Condom sizes do like they are important. You can't just buy any and they all fit. It's a load of bollocks what they tell you in school.
See, I'm a blind man, and I can't see a measuring stick, so I can't measure my dick. So when people ask me how big it is, I literally just go,
What?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know what to do at this point.
No.
I'm so confused.
Let's change the subject.
Did any of you watch the debates with Trump?
No, I didn't watch them.
They're very funny.
Are they?
They're very good.
I've only seen the memes.
Is the middle good there, or is it too quiet, or is that a bit better?
I think that'll be okay.
Yeah.
You should definitely watch the debates. I think it's quite an interesting way to get people into politics because it's so like stupid and so
Yeah.
like goofy that people might actually like
Vote-
spark an interest.
What, vote for shit sandwich?
South Park nailed that as well.
See, the way I go into like debates and stuff through Mock the Week.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think comedy is a good interest point.
Yeah.
I just don't get into politics. Half the time,
It is annoying.
it's like when it came to that Brexit shit.
Yeah.
Half the people I talked to about it,
Did you even vote, Cal?
no, I didn't vote because I thought the whole idea of it was stupid and everyone was getting so fucking pissy about it. I talked to one person, they'd say, no, you got it completely wrong. I talked to someone else, no, you got it the wrong way round.
Even the party like information things were
all wrong.
completely weird as well.
I didn't even bother voting because I
Oh.
couldn't give a shit.
Accidentally played Hillary.
Yeah, you can play it.
So the issue, so we're watching just a video of the thing, and obviously Trump is narcissistic, completely crazy. Shouldn't have.
Homer said homosexual. No, he's not. He's sexist.
Yeah, massively sexist. He should he shouldn't be trusted with anything. Is kind of the basic thing.
I trust him about as far as I throw him.
Exactly, but at least he.
Good old British saying.
Very British. But at least at least he's open about like.
Being an arsehole.
Yeah. At least he's not putting on a facade. He's just being an
A
arsehole.
facade.
The funny
Yeah.
thing is, South Park has got it right. How people are only voting for him because he's not a politician.
Yeah, that is completely true. But with like Hillary, you just see like this overarching thing that she's lying and she's being like
Yeah.
deceptive.
Yeah, but that's a politician at the end of the day.
Yeah, that is but she's like really bad at it. She's like the worst actor in
But
the world.
you see, I think the thing is, Trump will run it like a business and run it into the ground, whereas, like, I don't like either of them, but Hillary will, like...
There's got to be a new law.
But yeah, Hillary will, like, at least be political about it and stuff like that, rather than, like, just run the thing into the ground.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I think they're both the devil. They are genuinely both the devil. I just want to find a video of her like smiling
Yeah.
because it's the creepiest thing you'll ever see ever.
Looks like Anne Robinson in a wind tunnel.
She looks so weird. She's got like that classic George Michael haircut, and it like brings it together at the back. Come on, smile, lady.
I really hope she like fails and finger bangs herself in a car and crashes like George Michael.
George Michael finger banged himself in the car.
No, he tossed off and crashed into a Snappy Snaps, and on that Snappy Snaps where it crashed, someone wrote, wham.
A snappy snaps.
Yeah.
He crashed into a speed camera.
No, in the, like, where you get your photos developed sort of shop.
Oh.
Yeah, he crashed into one, and where he crashed, someone wrote wham.
No. Like Trump has an amazing way of talking. He has like a genius way of talking, where he's just like, "Do you want this lady to have the keys and stuff? You know it, I know it, we all know it." He's just like,
He's a businessman at the end of the day.
yeah, he's a very good salesman. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
He knows how to, like, get around people and diddle their arsehole. So
Yeah, exactly.
they give him shit.
Oh, he's a Classic diddler.
Then America's going to be looking for that lube when he fucks them.
I think they're all fucking.
I just don't like politicians. I think half of them are arseholes. The only decent, like, even political sort of standpoint person I know is my friend Ray's dad, who's conservative, but he actually did a lot of things for the area he lives in. He set up like a neighbourhood watch instead of getting police involved with arguments between children and elderly people. He sorted them out themselves and came to an agreement and stuff like that, and actually did a lot
He was
for the
good
community.
for the community.
Yeah, he wasn't an arsehole. He was really good at what he did, like someone that politicians should be,
Yeah.
rather than like these benefits scandal fucking.
Hi, I'm
That's
Nigel
awesome.
Farage. I'd like to exit the European Union and then leave.
Yeah. I'd like to stick you in a pile of shit and then
I'll call back
rub
in a
you
while. I'll be like your stepdad.
Yeah,
I'll come back every so
He
often.
literally just mic dropped,
and then
didn't
fuck you.
he? He just mic dropped and left.
And then I'll have arguments with your mother.
Where is her terrible smile?
Just Google it on YouTube. We're on YouTube. Google it on Google Images.
Muppet
Yeah.
necking.
What is Muppet necking, Cal?
I don't want to ruin the surprise.
Where is it, Callum?
I want you to Google it and go on images.
I'm not going to Google it.
I've never actually seen pictures of it. I only know the meaning.
We Googled walrus dildo, so I'm sure we can Google Muppet necking.
It's not as bad as Walrus still though. So
So we're looking up Hillary Clinton's fake smile because it's the creepiest thing you've ever seen in your life ever. And
that's the smile she pulled in a sex tape, isn't it?
she's not in a sex tape.
Yes, she was. She had a sex tape thing.
Do you mean Bill Clinton?
No, Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton was in a sex tape.
I'm pretty sure it was her.
I think Sarah Palin was in a sex tape.
That was it, Sarah Palin.
No, it was someone who looked like Sarah Palin.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, she had night vision goggles on.
No, I'm 100% sure it was someone who looked
I
like
think
Sarah
it is.
Palin. It's because if I remember right, it was a bloke in a bear costume, like a polar bear, got up off a rug and then started
Yeah.
fucking her.
What?
I remember because they took the piss out of it in that Foo Fighters video.
Yeah.
It's scary, man. These people are like dark people.
Oh, what? Trump and Hillary?
Yeah.
They're gonna have a position of great power. That's the only problem.
That's yeah. I mean the good thing is that they've got Congress, so anything
Yeah.
that they say has
This is
to
what
kind
I've
of be
been.
passed by
This
them.
is what I've been saying from the beginning. If Trump gets in,
If
which
anyone did.
yeah,
They
if
won't be
either
able
of
to
them
get
get,
away with a lot of stuff.
yeah, it won't make a flying fuck a difference. Honestly, it would be like. It's like things have to go to vote, and not everything always gets in. So
No, that's the issue with Obama, that you can get a lot of stuff past Congress. So the whole wall thing, I imagine he's going to have to get past Congress unless he just asks people to build a wall and gets all the planning
The
permission.
thing
Oh,
is, he wants to get all Mexicans out of the country, yet his wife is an immigrant.
yeah.
It was weird because like one of the first questions they asked Donald Trump on the second debate was about him sexually abusing women.
Really?
Yeah, because you know the pussy grab thing.
No.
Right.
I missed that. I've been subjected to clowns.
You've been so into clowns, you missed pussy grab.
Yeah.
There's a video of him that surfaced like from 11 years ago, and it's him on a bus with a reporter, and they're talking about when you're famous. Well, Donald Trump's talking about when you're famous, you can just grab women by the pussy. You can just pussy grab women.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, it's massively wrong. But have you not seen hashtag pussy grab?
No.
Oh man,
I've seen hashtag no chin.
what's hashtag no chin?
About Leafy and his no chin.
About who?
Leafy.
He's
don't
some
believe he is.
douchebag 20-year-old vlogger twat who hides his chin in every video 'cause he's got a weak chin.
And he's always like, oh, look at him. He's a grown man. I'm a 20-year-old.
Just eye dubs.
Oh. Actually, you have a lot of boobs. And what did you type in?
Pussy grab. See, there's loads of pussy grab. Blocking the kitty cat. Smart move. So he came out and said that he just grabs women's.
There was a cat with pizza on its head.
And they asked him about that. They're like, Donald Trump, if you ever sexually abused women, this is for the man that there's two options now. There is two options of who's going to run the
Yeah,
United
because there
States.
was the other guy, weren't there? I can't remember his name.
Which one?
Oh, Bernie Sanders?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
He quit, I think, or something.
So he could have ran instead of Hillary. So they're for the same party.
Yeah.
So there's like there's also like not I don't know if it's even like a conspiracy or it's just been like found out, but Trump's talking about it, that it was just organised that they would not support Bernie and support Hillary instead.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's politics.
She's like, they're both the devil. It's scary. The world is scary.
I don't get involved in politics.
No, it's lame.
Everyone turns to a prick.
Everyone does.
Well, no, there's
No.
turning into a prick people, and also those who want
And then
a valid discussion,
then
like we're
there's
having
like-
right now.
Oh, if you didn't vote, then you can't have an opinion. It's like, I live in this fucking country, I can have an opinion.
And plus, if you don't vote, sometimes it's with good reasoning.
Yeah.
If there's no proper information, or
That's
it's
what-
either
That's why I
one
didn't
pile of
vote
shit
in
or
that.
another.
That's why I didn't go to the vote for that Brexit thing.
There's a lot of disinformation with that.
Yeah,
Brexit
there
thing.
was
Yeah.
no information, and I knew what was going to happen, is they were going to leave, and then everyone else was going to back out, because they even said they didn't have a plan.
I mean, this is old news, but some people actually voted to leave who wanted to stay in because they didn't think it was going to happen.
I heard a lot of people say that they voted out, but they didn't think that anyone else was going to vote out.
Yeah.
Which is like a really weird.
It's
Yeah.
really like
It's a
disheartening.
really British thing, though.
No, but it's really
Yeah,
like
it's quite British.
it's really saddening though. Like you're that stupid.
I voted out just because.
As anyone who's watched the first
Now
or
flights
second
to
one,
Britain is cheaper, so all you Polish people can come on down.
It's weird because like the thing they were voting for, like less immigration and stuff, doesn't.
No.
You
Yeah.
It
can't
won't
get
change.
it.
It won't
If you-
change anything.
If you get a trade agreement with Europe, you have to open up all your sectors,
yeah,
including labour, which gets people across. So they could have voted out, and it doesn't actually make any difference to immigration or anything like that, which
Yeah.
is really strange.
I don't know.
How's the comic book world?
I finally got Wayward back off Beth, so that's
Okay.
good. And
What's Wayward?
Wayward's like it's almost like an anime.
Kieran's a comic book hipster.
I'm not a comic book hipster. How dare you insult me
He's
like
currently
that?
wearing a beanie, a 3/4 length t-shirt.
Actually, it's long sleeve. I
It
wear
is
it for
long
work,
sleeve, but
so I don't
it's-
get bitten or scratched.
Really?
Yeah,
Fair enough. Have you started work yet?
I start next week. Hopefully, I'm waiting on my DBS.
Sweet.
It's 'cause there was a
that takes
Piss take with that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm not gonna go into his
That's
work.
fine.
But I'm smart. But Wayward is like an anime crossed with like manga crossed with modern comic books today. It's sort of like basically this. I don't know whether they did this intentionally first off, but if not, it's hilarious.
Okay.
But they have this Irish Japanese girl go back to Japan after living with her dad,
Okay.
and the text boxes for her thought boxes, I guess, yellow and green. So I don't know whether they did it intentionally or accidentally, but that is hilarious.
Ouch.
But basically,
How
she
rude.
like runs into these guys
Mhm.
after going to her mum and stuff and getting a phone of her so she can contact her.
Mhm.
And they live in this like box apartment, and what happens is these things called kappas.
Okay.
Not like the Twitch kappa thing, but like kappas is in the Japanese spirit sort of things.
All right.
Like appear out of nowhere and starts trying to attack her for some reason.
Okay.
And she has no idea why, and then this cat woman, like
Standard
she's being,
comic book stuff.
I missed a bit. She's being followed by a horde of cats, like a zombie apocalypse level of cats.
Okay.
And then all of a sudden they turn into this girl with cat ears and stuff,
Yep.
and like cat features. And she beats the crap out of these kappas, which are essentially Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then
Yep.
then the Irish Japanese girl figures out she has some weird power and she can see like strings. So she puts her
That
hand
sounds
on a
like
wall.
the most useless thing ever.
No, she puts her hand on a wall
Okay.
and then just completely collapses the entire building on top of the Kappa people.
Uh
And then it goes on, and the next character comes along, but he's really cool.
huh.
He's been cursed with this thing where he has to consume souls,
Yeah.
but he's like trained himself to only eat the bad souls, so like evil souls instead of the good ones, so that the good ones can pass on. But I say it's more anime because it's age set in Japan, and also like the hero landings and stuff that they have. The ground like cracks when they go to jump and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like
okay.
proper crunches and stuff. And he has like
Buckles.
blue like spirit looking stuff coming from his eyes and hands and stuff. he's got like demon
It
teeth.
sounds like a very strange universe.
It is very strange. At the start, it's because I bought it just on gut feeling, because I did that with Rumble, which is very good. And they do amazing things with the colour orange.
Are they by similar
It's like
people?
No. Wayward's by Image, and then...
I thought Rumble was by Image as well.
Yeah, Rumble is by Image as well, so ignore me. But it's different people.
Okay.
So different artists and writers,
Yeah.
obviously. But at first, Wayward was sort of like, yeah, it's okay. And then by the end of it, I was like, that's really good. I want to read the next one.
You're reading volumes as well. You're not reading.
Yeah, I prefer
Individuals.
volumes because that way it's like less likely to get damaged and
More
stuff
bang
like
for your
that.
buck.
Yeah.
You're a volume guy, right, Callum?
Yeah, I don't like picking up single issues. I prefer to have like the big chunky books so I can just read it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway.
Single issues are like. I don't get why they're released in that fashion.
One
I mean,
thi-
obviously, comic books
Yeah.
initially were weekly.
One thing I don't like
Well,
is
they are sometimes. Sometimes they're monthly.
digital comics.
That's
I,
even more annoying.
I don't like digital comics. I prefer to hold a physical thing on my hand when I'm reading it.
Yeah, I can't stand digital comics.
Really?
Yeah.
You just don't like the experience.
No. It's sort of, in a
It's-
sense, for me personally, it diminishes the experience.
It must
I
be
like...
less visceral.
Yeah, I like having that thing where I can feel the pages,
Mm.
have this like new comic book smell and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
the whole experience.
Yeah, the
of
whole like
having a
thing of
comic
taking
book.
it in and
It's
everything.
it's like when you get a new game, you smell that fucking plastic.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a bit more satisfying than great, download it.
Yeah, there is a different thing with
Yeah.
like downloading it that it just.
Don't know why I didn't pick on
Yeah, no.
You're fucking clawed.
I don't know. Downloading it is like convenient, but it doesn't give you the same like woo.
Mm.
that. Yeah, it's not the same. I've got to give my
Rush.
mic to myself, but it's not the same sort of. Oh, I have a new. I'm really clipping. There we go. Oh. Audio problems. But yeah, it's not the same
Teething.
sort of like you go to a shop and then. Yeah, that's better. It's
Can't
working
talk,
it
you
all
can't
out.
talk to the side.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to work that out.
Because on the last episode when I talked into the side, the whole thing just went like Dalek-y.
Really.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just ruins that whole thing of like going to a comic shop, getting to know the actual person in the comic shop, and
Yeah.
like they know the things that you want, so they
Mm.
recommend good things to you and stuff like that, and like vice versa, you can recommend things to them, and
Yeah,
it's because
definitely.
you sort of get to learn their tastes and stuff, and then sort of have a
That interaction is really important.
yeah, it's sort of having a relationship. And for people who typically read comics, like the stereotypical person,
yeah.
it is very much the shut-in sort of person.
Sure.
Like not very socially active and stuff like that. So to have that social interaction between one another is quite an important role.
Yeah, definitely.
I know, like, people think comic books is like, oh, it's this den where loads of fucking sweaty nerds go, but it's actually nothing like that.
And
No,
also,
it's
it's
not.
not all superheroes. Loads of people think it's just superhero.
No, it's not.
No.
It's weird. Have you been to Forbidden Planet in Cambridge?
No,
Have you not?
no.
Well, surely that's your mecca.
I've never
No.
been there, or I didn't even know it
I've
existed.
been to the shitty little one in Huntingdon.
Ouch! I need to take you both to Forbidden Planet.
Please do. It
Please
sounds
do.
awesome.
It's awesome. And like the thing with
Trip.
yeah, I know. And the thing with like the popularity of Game of Thrones and of the Avengers, that kind of shop, and with like Pokemon with Pokemon Go and everything else ever. Doctor Who, all like the popularity.
Yeah,
and
there's
Harry
Doctor Who
Potter.
comic books as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
and
for
stuff
sure.
like that.
Yeah,
And
sure.
DC does them.
yeah.
Yeah, like those shops are not just populated by sweaty people. It's not like Games Workshop. You know when you walk
Yeah.
through Games Workshop, you
Yeah.
see the guy who's not
The
wearing any
Virgin dens.
boxes and like slides run down. You see his pubes through his slides. You don't get that in comic book shops anymore.
I
You
think-
don't get that in Games Workshop.
Comics have become more socially acceptable.
Mainstream.
It's because of all the like Avengers movies and stuff like that. They become normal. They're
Oh,
not
yeah, it's
like a
helped
niche
loads.
sort of market anymore.
has
It's
helped
like
loads.
helped them jump sales
Yeah.
like
Oh,
ridiculously.
crazy. And the stereotype isn't really there anymore.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they're seen as nerdy people.
It's like it's like me personally. It's like I'm sort of the outliers because I don't play in that stereotypical look of a person who reads comic books.
You do a bit.
A tiny bit, yeah,
You do a bit.
but not like full on fucking neckbeard nerd. Sort
Oh
of,
no, you don't look like you're
dungeon
an
tan.
Amish.
Yeah,
Get up, Google.
Okay.
I'm going to show you an example of how not everyone is a nerd when it comes to reading comics.
Oh, are you gonna?
Comic book girl is
Yeah.
Comic book girl.
I think it's
Yeah, but you know
19.
she's doing that for
No,
19.
no, she was actually gonna like study. She actually studied comic books at university and stuff like
See
that,
going in.
and like the art behind it and everything.
It's funny because she's also a model.
Comic Book 19 or Comic Book 10?
Comic Book Girl 19.
She's a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Let me just check if everything's still... Is everything still working? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's still good.
Okay. Wow, she's hot.
Yeah.
Is she like a legit...
She's a
Yeah.
model, and then she also does like YouTube stuff. She did a giant like 4-hour video on like the story of X-Men.
She did a 4-hour
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, there was a lot of X-Men shit.
Oh, God. Any genre like that that's been around... Not any genre, but any series that's been around for so long.
Mm.
And like movies as well, I forgot about that. I watched some of her stuff earlier.
Yeah. She talks how bad X-Men Apocalypse is.
Yeah. She's like rails on like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine as well, because Wolverine's meant to be like a 5'0" ugly fuck.
The thing with her...
Not
oh,
this
really?
like not this like male Adonis.
She says she likes his character, but it's not Wolverine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, okay, the thing with her is that she definitely was not hot growing up and blossomed, is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say that.
Mm. Fair enough. She has got pretty good YouTube channel, 500,000 subscribers.
Mm.
Strong! Because she's hot. Being hot and into nerdy stuff kind of, you know.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
help.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
Nerdy stuff doesn't even, like in the 90s, it hasn't got the same connotations as, like, in the
No.
90s either.
It used to be like D&D and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That would be like the nerdy stuff.
Oh, God, if someone was into, like... What's the most terrifyingly, like, nerdy thing you can think of?
D&D.
D&D?
Not
Like,
even-
if people still play with the figures of D&D. I don't even know.
Well, no, I wouldn't even call it
Because
like
like, a lot
nerdy
of rappers
anymore.
are into Warhammer.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
I'd love to do a D&D
D&D
campaign.
has
Yeah, so
become
like-
more common though, because you see a lot of YouTubers playing it.
Yeah.
Like Funhouse, they've
Funhouse
been
is
doing
one
a
is
series of it.
hilarious.
I think people play D&D because it's, like, retro. That's the issue. I think that's part of the issue, actually.
Yeah.
I play D&D if you're not being
Classic.
serious all the time. If you're being serious all the time,
I'd
you can fuck
like
off.
like a critical fail roll where you shit your pants and then the monster like tickles your butt or something.
What?
Something fucking stupid.
I can't think about the most nerdy thing. Because video games are so...
Here's the thing.
Everything's
Here's the
fun.
thing that I hate. When you see a girl and she's like, "Oh, I like nerds," and what she actually means is, "I like guys who play video games," which is fucking everyone.
Yeah, it is everyone.
That's not being a nerd. Being a nerd is
That
like
actually everyone.
reading
Yeah.
comics and like doing all that stuff. I'm a nerd.
Ah,
I'm a self-proclaimed nerd.
Sonic fags.
Oh,
That's nerdy. No,
that's not nerdy. That's autistic.
That, that is autistic. But that is like or Thomas the Tank people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's
I get what you mean.
that's like the creepy, weird guy now. You have to be in Thomas the Tank at age 24.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that you played D&D.
If you're in a Thomas the Tank Engine at age 44, you're a paedophile.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, more than likely.
Pretty much, I think that. Yeah. I think you hit the nail on the head on that one, Callum.
Just want a piece of that helicopter's ass.
Is it a helicopter?
Yeah, Percy.
No,
Percy's the green.
Yeah, Percy
Yeah.
was Percy. I don't know.
Pretty sure Percy was the green train.
She's very hot.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine her with a guy though.
Yeah, she is with like dudes.
I'm pretty sure she's bi.
Oh yeah,
I
for
can't
sure.
remember.
For sure. If she's not, it's a tragedy. We have discovered a lot about comic books. Have you seen Sausage Party yet?
Sorry?
Have
So, no, I haven't seen it. yet.
Oh,
See what?
Sausage Party.
I
No, I
watched
haven't seen it.
Bridget Jones's Baby last Friday
Call
with
yourself
the
a man.
with the half girlfriend.
Are you calling yourselves an item now? Or?
Halfway. I went to Five Guys beforehand. Whew. That
What
is
is Five Guys like?
amazing.
Is it?
Alright, dude. Five Guys is the shit. Imagine like an upscaled McDonald's.
Really?
Oh yeah, way better than McDonald's as well. So you go in, it's a normal.
So is it like Nando's to KFC?
No, it's like a step down from Nando's. It's not as posh.
Not good enough.
It's not as posh. It's not as posh as
Yeah, I
Nando's.
get what
do
you
know
mean. Yeah.
So you go in. It looks like an old 50s diner,
Yeah.
pretty much. You walk up to the counter where you have like two tills. There's a menu and there's people cooking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ask. I was like, can I get a cheeseburger and large fries?
Yeah.
Guy gives points at a list and goes, what toppings do you want? And you invite your own. Like,
I think there's also a secret menu if I remember right.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure there is for Five Guys. I heard it on like some podcast
Really?
I listened to. like monster size or some shit.
Oh,
That's only in America, I think.
I don't know. But
No
anyway,
idea.
so you can pick your toppings. So I just went for the normal cheeseburger, and if they can't cook a normal cheeseburger, right? It's my first time going. If they can't cook a normal cheeseburger, then I don't come back. Life's okay. I don't get like crazy poisoning from like any bad lettuce.
Yeah.
So go for a plain cheeseburger and a milkshake. The milkshake is amazing. Best milkshake ever.
Really?
Oh, so good.
Better than McDonald's, because I do like McDonald's
way better.
milkshakes.
1,000 times better.
Really?
Oh, way better.
I'm going
Wait.
to have to load up on Imodium and go there.
Oh yeah, through the roof better. Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
nostril.
So then you're waiting in line. You have your ticket, and you have to wait because there's like 20 other people who have ordered.
Yeah.
All their food comes, your food comes. The only annoying part is they give you like a large fries in like a cup, like a Coke cup,
Yeah.
and then like the extra bit they just throw into the bag. It's like into the takeaway bag.
What the fuck?
I know. So it just looks like you got chips spilled all over the place.
That doesn't seem like a typical Five Guys restaurant thing. That seems more like a lazy British thing.
No, I think that's the thing. I think it's the thing. Yeah. So then sat down, ate my burger. Just amazing. Amazing. The best fast food burger you can get.
Really?
Oh, by far away. Yeah.
Not me.
And I've spoken to other people since, and they're like, "You have to try the spicy chips. The spicy chips, the shit." Yeah, everyone's got like their like thing because you can customize it so much.
Yeah.
So like, you have to put like pineapple and then like I don't know, half an olive and then
That's specifically half an olive.
yeah, everyone's inventing their own stuff and like yeah.
So
I'm tempted to Google like the best Five Guys burger you
that
can
is a
get.
good idea. How much is it like usually? Is it like expensive or?
I think it cost me like 13 quid.
That's not that bad.
For a burger and
It's
chips.
cheaper than
Burger.
for just a burger and chips.
Yeah, but all the toppings are free.
Oh
so
really?
I could have had everything on the toppings menu and it would have cost me 13 quid. But I had a large chips as well,
Yeah.
which I didn't need
Yeah.
because they throw in like that weird extra bit anyway.
Yeah.
So I don't know, pretty good.
I guess it depends on like what you're doing. I suppose if it's like
It's
for
way better than McDonald's.
yeah, I suppose if it's like for a date night sort of thing, then yeah, it's perfectly fine. But if it's like for a regular sort of thing,
Oh yeah, yeah. You're not-
it's gonna be expensive.
yeah. I mean, you might pop. It's definitely more filling than the McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's definitely like actual food in comparison to McDonald's. Where you're
That's
like,
why
I
that's-
feel terrible now.
That's where I find the comparison between KFC and Nando's. Nando's is thank you.
Nando's is actual food.
Nando's is A, actual food, yeah, and also B, it's way more filling and
Oh, way
tastes a lot nicer.
And they make you wait half an hour.
No, they don't. Whenever me and Beth have gone, they've been really quick.
Really.
Yeah, like 5 minutes at most.
You can get free refills in Five
Yeah.
Guys, which is helpful.
Yeah,
I
it's
went for the milkshake.
same
so
as
you have to-
Nando's.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nando's.
Yeah.
Same with handmade burger company.
Yeah, I
You
think
get free
so.
refills there.
Yeah.
They have good burgers.
Have you seen the new fancy chocolate place near Handmade Burger Co. in Peterborough?
No.
It's like really posh in there. Me
Really?
and Beth.
Fancy chocolate.
Yeah, me and Beth popped in there,
Okay.
like to have a look around, just because we had time to kill.
Scope.
And
Creeping. Lurking in the back.
they got like chocolate beer, chocolate like
Yeah.
chocolate like I keep going to say wine, vodka, gin, stuff like this.
Craziness.
Like yeah, there was wine as well actually. Like all this different chocolate stuff. It all looks so good, but I'm lactose intolerant, so it was like torture.
Oh yeah, that would be the worst thing ever. That would actually be the worst thing ever. Ah, that was another thing. We went. So I went on a Friday night. I stayed around my friend's house
Yeah.
in Cambridge. So they're called Luke and Charlotte. They came with me to Five Guys. But the girl can't have gluten.
Yeah,
She's like allergic to gluten. She's not a celiac, but she's allergic to gluten. She has a gluten intolerance.
yeah,
Yeah, pretty much celiac.
yeah.
And,
Celiac.
I don't know stuff. These words do not matter, people. Anyway, so she couldn't eat like the Five Guys burger, so
Yeah.
she had the patty and then like some salad
Oh.
in like this tray.
No.
And it just looked horrendous, and she was so annoyed.
Surely they do gluten free.
What buns?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
No, I think they're hardcore. They go deep.
Although to be fair, that's like a lot of places. They have the options to. They just don't.
Yeah, I know.
It's like the free from range for Tesco's. They have the option to make like free from dairy and lactose pizzas, but they won't do.
No.
It's annoying.
Yeah.
And they just, as I'm sure I've talked about before, they just flood the market with fucking celiac food and hardly anything for lactose intolerance.
Yeah, and it's really common. Like,
Yeah, lactose intolerance is probably more common than celiac.
Oh yeah, massively. Apparently, like There's like a massive percentage of African Americans that are lactose intolerant.
Yeah, I remember us talking about it before.
It's craziness. I don't understand why. But yeah, they should definitely. I don't know. I can't imagine that the food quality in Five Guys is as good as McDonald's.
Yeah,
Apparently the quality of
yeah.
food at McDonald's is just through the roof because they've got so much money and people complain about it. Well,
Yeah.
have complained so much in the past.
They got so much scrutiny from it, they have to like cover their ass.
Definitely. I don't know, man. I'd recommend Five Guys. I'm gonna have to Google like the best Five Guys burger
Yeah,
because there's a million options.
yeah.
That's the move.
I mean, I'll just load up on Imodium and like head over there.
Do it. Is there one in Peterborough?
Uh,
There should be.
if not,
There should be.
there'll be one in Cambridge.
There is one in Cambridge.
Yeah.
It's awkward because it's not in the middle. It's like at the leisure park.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like some bullshit place.
Yeah.
Still worth it. So worth it. Oh, the milkshake, Callum, the milkshake. And it wasn't just like melted down chocolate. It was like
Actual milk squeezed right from the tit.
right from the tip.
Damn titties.
Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Has there been a new series or anything like that?
It's meant to be coming December time, apparently.
No, it's not.
Oh.
Those,
the breaking
those
news.
things they keep posting on the Rick and Morty page are literally from last year when they announced season 2.
No, this was like
Callum dropping bombshells.
a different one, I swear.
Nope.
Was it them? Was it a picture of them saying it's announced and then them all sitting at like a conference type
No.
thing?
It's because that was a troll. I never trust that page. That page is just cancer now, honestly.
Is that a fan page?
It started out as like a fan page where you get information about it, share memes and stuff like that, and
Now
then
it's just horrid.
yeah, it's just full of trolls and
It's
stuff
horrid.
like that.
Yeah.
It's like where people go to fucking kill themselves on the internet.
Really, it's 4chan. It's old 4chan.
Yeah, it is essentially 4chan.
That's not good.
4chan's pretty much dead now.
Yeah, 4chan's dead. Where have they all gone?
Rick and Morty
They gr-
Swifty page.
They got kicked out their mum's house.
Yeah, I do believe you mean basement.
Basement. How rude.
Same thing.
They do not deserve an actual bedroom.
Or an actual basement.
I'm interested in like some dark web stuff, but I don't know what happens.
Dark web.
You know, like dark web, like the black side.
And you mean the black market source?
Untraceable.
The non-cis.
The deep layer. The
Yes,
deep
the
layer.
non-cis side.
How do you get to the deep layer of the dark web?
I don't know.
I don't have a clue.
You Google filthy.
Filthy Frank is not dark web.
I don't know, it's pretty close.
No one knew.
No, nowhere
Almost
near.
no one knew. I'm really trying to stay away from like the cringe autism stuff. It's just not good for my mind. It's so retarded.
That's what I was like watching that dog thing yesterday. I was like, oh, please no.
What?
I don't have any sexual relationships at the moment. I'm 55.
What?
He's 55 and he's been wearing like dog outfits since he was fucking 8 or some shit.
He physically identified himself as a dog.
Who did this?
Some sad twat.
There's a lot of people that are identifying as weird things now.
I identify as an attack helicopter.
Sexually identified Mercedes-Benz exhaust.
Some people are into that, so
I don't know what you do with these people. I think you just declare them mentally ill and try and give them some help.
Yeah,
You know
give them
the,
a bottle of bleach.
You know people that the transgenders
yeah,
get their gender changed even after the change.
yeah,
Still commit suicide. There's like a high rate of suicide after
really.
changing.
Because they get abused for it and stuff like that as well.
Well, yeah, they get abused for it, but you are literally changing a man or a woman.
Yeah, I guess
hormonal
also
balance.
it's because hormonal balance is like really weird. It's like when you take any hormone
Oh yeah,
like
for sure.
replacement drug or something, it just really
It's
fucks
not-
with you.
Oh yeah, massively. Because it doesn't matter if you get if you try and switch governments. If you get your cut off,
Yeah,
it doesn't make you a woman.
no,
Do you know what I mean? So you're still still having to fight the battle with hormones that you want to produce testosterone. You're not producing testosterone. Actually, you're pumping in something that your body doesn't actually want / need.
yeah.
And it's not positive.
Well, it's
I
like
think-
even it's like even like antidepressants and stuff. I was prescribed them at one point, and I just couldn't hack it.
What do you mean?
It's like I was constantly feeling euphoric, then like really low, and like
I thought they were meant to
all
like
over the place and stuff.
level you out.
They don't really help.
In like
I thought they were meant to
it
like,
depends.
stop everything.
It really depends on like certain ones.
An SSRI.
Specifically, like talking from my point of view, I was on fluoxetine, and fluoxetine is like the first month or so, you get like a range of symptoms, and you just feel like out of shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds really unproductive if you actually want to help someone with a mental health issue.
Yeah, that's why I just couldn't hack it and just went back to counselling.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that must be the way forward.
Yeah.
Surely, actually dealing with the root of the issue and not just.
Yeah, loads of people think that antidepressants are actually like something to stop you being depressed. They're not. They're actually a tool that's used to get you off that cycle.
It's really weird. They can give you like an anti-emotion drug.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like I felt really cold and emotionless when I was on them.
That's the point.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like me. It wasn't. It sounds really cringy when you say it, but.
I fucking hate you so much.
I farted.
That fart.
Wait, you did as well?
Oh, you farted as well?
I cannot stand these people. How dare you?
Oh,
That's actually really bad.
that's my one.
That's it's following. That's probably the worst fart I've ever smelled. I saw you move and then laugh, and I was like, that will just stay over that side of the table. 10 seconds later, it's a full-on assault on my nose.
If I'm honest, I thought it was going to stay over my side
I thought
anyway.
it was going to stay over your side. Then it's Saving Private Ryan. D-Day on my nose. That's offensive and rude. I'm going to try and come back now. Fucking terrifying.
Weapons of mass destruction.
Have you seen some of the PlayStation VR games?
No, I haven't.
I was looking back yesterday. There's one by the devs who did Killzone, and it's like a mech battling game. It looks so fucking
Who made
good.
Killzone?
Oh, I can't remember.
Can't remember off the top of my
They're
head.
quite famous.
I can never remember the name. I think it's something beginning with S or something like that.
Spice. Instead of dice, I don't know.
If you just type in PSVR, it'll come up with something like Mechanized Battle League or something like that.
Oh, top one.
Yeah.
Wow.
It
Callum straight on it.
It looks really cool. It's got like mech battles, but it's also got like other game modes like basketball,
Racing.
races, stuff like that.
Okay, so we're watching a video for the PSVR. And it looks pretty crazy. So you're in this mech thing. Is it like... Wow, my internet. Why are we buffering? Okay. So, it's a sport game.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Sort of.
It's also in 60 frames in VR, which is pretty good.
Wow. So it's going to look pretty smooth.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You can't say it doesn't look cool.
That's going to be so weird.
It's going to be pretty cool though. I really want to play it.
It looks kind of like Overwatch with mechs.
It looks... Yeah, that's a very good shout.
Yeah.
And it also looks like Unreal Tournament.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to buy into VR.
See, I still want the Samsung VR thing because it's like basic VR. It's not too expensive, and plus, it's very much like a starter.
You don't want a shit experience, do you?
Well, no, but I don't want to pay loads and just have to use it for like half an hour at a time. I'd rather have something where it's like
Yeah, how long can you use it?
as much as you want, really.
You have to get used to it, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
You just feel sick.
Well, yeah and no, it depends.
This can't be good for your
person.
eyesight.
No, they've made it so it's perfectly fine.
Will you be able to use VR?
I can use the PSVR because they've actually made it so people with glasses can wear it,
Oh.
which
okay.
no one else has done.
Yeah.
There's also mechanized golf.
Mechanized golf.
I can't remember what it's called.
Whereas with Samsung VR, it's literally like just work out where your head is. It's because with me, it was like press it a bit closer to my eyes, and it was fine.
This looks like some fucking...
Oh wow.
Yeah,
This
it's...
looks like it should be on the Wii. So we're watching...
Clowns!
We're watching Ace Banana, which is a VR game on the PS.
That
looked
like a penis.
So it works through your PS3.
Yeah, you
PS4
need a
even.
PS4 and a camera thing.
Wow, this looks like the worst thing ever.
This looks like...
This is terrible.
Why do they make bloody Naruto sounds?
This is a PS2 game
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
something for the iToy back in the day.
called Ape Monkey.
Looks like Gears of War 4.
Ape Banana.
Ace Banana.
I can't remember what the name it's called. It's like mechanized battle. No, mechanized golf thing or something. I can't remember.
Okay, now we are watching the assembly.
I have no clue what this is about.
This looks like Dead Space.
Yeah.
I miss Dead Space. Good game.
Dead Space actually used to scare the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, same. The first one was way scarier than the second.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
found that.
Third one was just shit.
Yeah. It was bigger scale though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it had interesting parts.
But it was just generic shooter at that point.
I need new PS4 games.
Yeah. I mean, I've been playing
I
Rise
might do
of
that
Iron.
this afternoon.
I've been playing Rise of Iron for Destiny recently.
Anyone fancy a trip out to Peterborough? I've got nothing else to do today.
Yeah, we can do.
If you want.
It's up to you, Cal.
I don't mind.
I've literally just got to order my e-liquid stuff, then I'm good.
I don't know. I want
I've got
February to hurry up because Horizon Zero Dawn comes out.
Oh, it's the one where you play as like a caveman-looking woman
Whoa.
with like giant
In the
mechs.
future, like giant mech dinosaurs.
It looks
Whoa.
so cool.
Imagine Far Cry in the future, but good.
Oh my god. This sounds amazing.
Yeah, I
It
can't
does.
wait for it to come
It's
out.
also done by the people who did Killzone.
out of Battlefield 4. And now I've got every weapon, so I'm really depressed.
Battlefield 1 and Titanfall 2 come out this month.
Oh yeah, they come out.
Yeah.
That comes out on the 22nd. So, a week.
Yeah, this is done by the same people who did the mech battle thing for VR.
Wow, this looks beautiful. So this is Horizon Zero Dawn. Wow.
I can't believe you hadn't heard of this.
It looks,
No, I'm so far removed from the gaming world. This looks... Okay, she's got Bluetooth headset.
PS4 is finally getting like really good exclusives.
Every time I look for games on the PS4, nothing.
Yeah,
There's just nothing decent to play.
although around this time of year, there's like a shit ton of games come out
Yeah,
because
that
of
is true.
Christmas.
Yeah. This looks just like Heavenly Sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that
It's-
sort of vibe from the like protagonist.
How the camera moves.
I think it's cool how you like.
Oh, well, this looks dope.
Yeah, it gets even fucking cooler.
Oh.
You'll soon see.
Okay, we're watching gameplay of it now. She's running the stones. Orange for the second P. Weak bladder. Not discipline!
Hamster bladder.
In your throat. She's running. Wow, the landscapes look really quite
Bear,
fleshed out.
bearing in mind they're trying to get us to run at constant 60 frames, so it's just going to look so smooth.
Is this VR? No.
No, this
Okay.
is just normal. They announced
How
this
about
like
him?
they announced this like start of the year, and I was like,
Oh.
this is why I'm glad I have a PS4.
So now she's hunting mechs.
Yeah. And it's
So
cool how you take mounts in this game. You like have to actually beat it down and then hack its head
Oh, okay.
to take control of it.
Mm.
It's not just you hop on it.
You don't just press X.
No.
So why aren't there any real animals? Oh, there are. So there's real animals and there's mechs.
Yeah.
We just saw a wild boar or a pig thing.
You'll soon see like the scale of how huge they are.
Is it free roam?
Yeah.
Oh.
It reminds me of like Tomb Raider mixed in with Far Cry.
Okay, I
Like the
can see
new
that.
like the newer Tomb Raiders.
Okay. This is kind of reminding me of Phantom Pain.
Yeah, I
the
can
Metal
see
Gear
that.
game. Just because of the large landscapes, probably.
Yeah.
But the art style is a lot nicer.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the bridges and...
There's less fucking lens flare.
Yeah. That lens flare does look
see,
pretty cool.
see, like the animations and stuff as well look really nice.
Mm. There's definitely a hint of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really cool.
See, we've got like fucking Mass Effect conversation things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Fallout and shit.
Yeah.
That stuff's annoying, man. It just doesn't work that good.
It depends when they actually talk. It's like in Fallout 4 now you actually talk instead of just having a text screen.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to just read the
Mm.
text screen. That's a nightmare.
Is it, hi, I'm generic man. I can't speak, but you can understand me.
Yeah.
So I think if you skip ahead a bit in this, it'll come to like the giant ones that tower over you.
Oh my god,
yeah.
that's amazing.
See, look at that.
That is so dope.
And you can climb on top of that, and there's ones that have turrets you can rip off and then ride them.
That mist effect is so nice.
Yeah.
They've really done quite well.
I think the PS4 in general has done that lately. It's like I've been playing Rise of Iron for Destiny,
Yep.
and compared to PS3, it just looks so beautiful and so nice.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I'm good. And then it's got like mist effects and weather effects and stuff like that. It just looks so good.
The new God of War looks so different,
There's
but
God of
somehow
War coming out
good.
as well.
There's a new
Yeah.
God of War where Kratos is
That's an
older
Xbox
and has a kid.
No.
No.
But
Kratos as a kid.
yeah, and also
Kratos,
it's got like
yeah.
a massive old beard, and it's more based in Norse mythology rather than Greece.
Nice.
It actually looks so good.
I don't
To
care
Valhalla.
as long as Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out.
I'm sure it won't do again.
Remember?
They've announced the date for Kingdom Hearts 2.8.
Yeah, I know.
I hope this game has good gameplay mechanics.
It
Yeah.
does look like it does.
The issue is when you have a game that looks like this, often it gets very generic when you get into battles and stuff.
Yeah.
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky, yeah, exactly. I'm
It
happy.
didn't even look good though.
I'm happy I didn't buy that.
Cannon boys,
I
so
know.
I don't worry.
It's bad, right?
You bought it twice, in fact.
It was good at the start. I was like, this is interesting. Then I realised, oh, I'm doing the same thing all the time for no reason.
And it took like hours and hours.
It became
and
to the
hours
point
get
where you
the
didn't
center of
even
the
need to
universe.
collect like the materials you need for your ship or anything. You could just go straight away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you could go for ages, but it
What do you mean go?
like go to the center of the universe. That's one of the objectives.
Yeah.
To do that, it would take months and months. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Like
It's just
actual
a
real
grinder.
world months.
The
The
developers,
game's just a grinder.
The
It's fucking
developers-
shit, is what it
the
is.
developers hyped it up, and then so did people. When, first of all, they thought it was this big budget game. When it's not, it's an indie game with a big budget.
Okay, yeah.
So it's an indie game. It's not going to be the best.
Yeah.
But then people hyped it up. The developer hyped it up when they knew it was going to be shit.
So because that died a really quick death.
Oh yeah,
That-
there's
it came out, got hype, and died.
at the moment.
I
there's
played
like,
it for like a month, then stopped playing it.
There's only like I think they said there's 1,000 concurrent players now.
Really? Is
When
that
there
it?
was literally like millions at the start,
That's outrageous.
and then within a month it dropped off.
Pokemon's died well,
Not as much, but
yeah.
yeah.
I'm sure
it's not as much because I know there's loads of people that still play it.
I still play it. I'm sure it'll go back up as soon as like Gen 2 comes out in December time, hopefully. But they changed the UI in Pokemon. It actually looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like really sort
Does
of.
that depend on your device?
No, it's like across platforms.
That's quite a cool gameplay mechanic.
Yeah.
That you can. So we just watched the main protagonist kind of rope down a mech thing, and that is all I'm going to say. The slow mo thing's quite cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Even more like
It's like all the
Heavenly Sword.
Yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah, I remember it's not long after you got your PS3.
I got MotorStorm and Heavenly Sword.
Yeah, and that dragon game, I can never remember the name of.
Dragonaut.
Yeah, where you controlled the dragon and fly it and stuff.
The dragon, yeah, with the 6 axis.
With the 6-axis controller.
Yeah.
What a honking piece of shit that game was.
I remember not long after you got it, I came over and played it with you.
Yeah,
I don't
remember
play
playing
a shit ton of the demo for Warhawk.
that looks awesome. What other games we got coming up? I'm still very pumped for Battlefield 1.
I've been playing a shit ton of Mafia 3.
Is Mafia 3 good?
Mafia 3,
It's got one of my favourite comedians in it.
yeah, it's
It's got Joey Diaz in it.
Ah, right, yeah.
Yeah, the guy who listened to his podcast in the car.
yeah. Every Mafia game's been different, but this one's been the most. It's sort of like if Saints Row
There's a black guy.
was Mafia.
Yeah. There's also a black guy. That's
And it's
probably the
really
most-
nice how the cars sort of drive like it's an 80s cop show.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they have like this whole slow-mo
They've
thing
got a
and
good
stuff.
feel to it.
And it's funny because I was just driving around mowing down rednecks while listening to the Doors.
Oh, nice. I love when games have good music. So now we're watching a trailer for the storyline of Battlefield 1. I've been waiting for a good World War 1 game to come out for ages.
I think a lot will be worth.
I've just been waiting for a good FPS.
Yeah, there is that as well.
Yeah.
There is that.
But also, yeah, in Mafia 3, you can't actually go some places because you're black.
You go,
Really?
You go
Yeah,
to places in the
I was
south.
shocked by that.
You walk into a store and they go, "We don't like your kind in here. Get the hell out. What do you think you're doing in here, nigger?" And stuff like that.
What if you stay in there?
Then they'll try and call the cops, but usually I just walk in and clock them in the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Callum is like he's like the anti-racist Batman in that game.
It's like,
I'm sorry, but if
Yeah.
Battlefield 1's story is as good as it looks,
It looks really good. I've seen like the single player gameplay stuff, and it looks beautiful.
Oh man, it's a beautiful game. On the beta was beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's cool how like when tanks are in the sand, they like blow up bits. You can then dig into that bits that's blown up.
Oh yeah,
so it
yeah,
makes like
awesome.
little.
Yeah, we
divot.
talked about that,
That
didn't we?
is awesome. Yeah.
I do really want to play it. It's the first Battlefield game I've ever wanted
Did
to
you
play.
play beta?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, it was good.
I think I was
It was
training
good.
when the beta was on, actually.
Mm.
Or beta, or however you
No.
fucking say it.
I don't think it closed before we did our last
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, then I missed completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Xbox.
Xbox.
Uh,
Gears of War 4, the best game out on PS2 now.
With colours such as grey, and brown.
We have this new colour palette. It's called grey, and slightly orange.
did you play some of the Medal of Honors back on the PS2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Rising, was it Rising Sun?
Yeah.
That was one of the best SPSs of all time.
I got really confused then. Your screen just went completely black, and I
I
got
had
worried.
Medal of Honor on Game Boy Advance.
Medal of Honor on Game
Yeah,
Boy
it was
Advance.
the
Yeah,
it
you did.
was the original PS1 Medal of Honor ported to Game Boy Advance.
Ah, that's hilarious.
I thought that was a chainsaw for a second. Then it turns out it was
It
just a
does look
bullet
a bit like a
outside.
chainsaw. Do you remember? Do you remember? Do you remember Call of Duty when
When it was good.
when Call of Duty 3?
Yeah,
the Red
yeah.
Army one.
Yeah.
When you had to take what was it? Stalingrad.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. Remember?
First Call of Duty game I played was the one on PSP.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember the first Call of Duty game I played was on
Call of Duty
Game
used to
Boy.
have the best story game modes. They used to have dope story modes.
It dipped after Modern Warfare 2.
But
I thought
stories-
Modern Warfare 3 was actually really good.
Never
I haven't
played it.
It's
Oh,
because
exactly.
yeah.
Just
best,
like, nah.
Call of
best little
Duty's-
brother Jack, he plays a lot of COD. He's of that generation and like age.
COD's was fun, man.
It was actually really fun. Same as Black Ops 2.
Saying that, Infinite Warfare looked kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate anything with jetpacks.
See, I
Fuck
like
off,
it though.
get out of my house.
It's
Get
'cause-
out of my face.
Although I
What
guess I
about
grew up with
Titanfall?
Halo.
Yeah, I didn't play Halo. growing
Yeah,
up, not
exactly.
really. played
I
it
didn't
a
like
couple of
Halo.
times. It's
Yeah.
a bit like Doom, isn't it? Going back.
The new
Yeah.
Doom's really great.
Yeah, the new Doom is so good.
Really, you played it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved it.
I got the fucking collector's edition.
It was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why Callum's got the big Revenant statue.
Ah, it's dope.
But yeah, Doom is
I-
so good.
I tried to get into it. Couldn't.
The new-
It is like
even
really
the
good. Run and
soundtrack, it's
gun.
got like really
Really?
heavy, genty sort of soundtrack.
Yeah,
Gently.
it's very much like.
I hope this game's trench warfare.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Like in story mode.
Yeah, there's like other.
Yeah, there's other modes, right?
There's other.
Just like other.
What's it? There's 3 or 4 separate campaigns. in it,
That's-
I think.
No, that's like what old Call of Duty. Yeah, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 or 4 separate campaigns.
Like World at War,
Yeah.
which is probably one of my favourite ones.
Oh,
Actually,
World of War is great.
I love that. I love
yeah.
like the whole enemies hiding in the bushes and stuff.
I played
and
the, I
having
played
a
the demo
flamethrower.
for that like
Oh god.
God knows how many times.
Yeah,
like,
we played it so
I
much.
memorized it so much, like when the Japanese dude fell down from the tree and tried to
Yeah.
stab
Yeah,
you.
it's just like
Yeah.
I know where everyone was.
Mm. And World War One's such a dark period.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There must be so many different avenues they can go down with it.
Oh, that's so weird. When you die, you just go to a different person.
I
Do
think,
you?
No,
Yeah, that's what just
no,
happened.
No, I
this
think
is,
it- I
this
think
is
it
just
was-
part of the
I think-
opening for the game.
I think he was meant to die.
Oh right, I thought he just died unintentionally.
They released new gameplay on IGN yesterday. Them like going through one of the forests and stuff, and it was like really stealthy. And
Yeah, they
cool.
couldn't play it though.
Oh,
What do you mean?
IGN are shit at
IGN
games.
can't play games for shit.
That's one of the most annoying things
Yeah.
about going over to someone else's house. If you have to watch them play games, God, they're shit.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just because we all have our own like styles. Of,
Well, no, not that. It's like they actually were shit at the game.
IGN are a company that review games, are meant to be good at games and stuff like that, but they're not good.
Hmm.
It's like the guy who reviewed Mafia 3. He said, "Oh,
It's like having a tattoo artist who can't tattoo.
he's like, oh, I beat the main
AI
story in 30 hours."
The AI
Like,
just there looked really terrible.
yeah.
It looks. That's not good AI.
That looks terrible.
It probably goes up with difficulty.
Hopefully,
Probably.
Like you,
that's terrible.
like you get
Ugh.
stupid
Oh
AI
my
on
God.
easy.
Console peasant.
How did he die?
Got shot. I think later on this video they're fighting with bayonets and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like how there's actually like mustard gas and stuff in this as well.
They would have to because it's such a big part of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird how disconnected we are from like watching this and knowing that like members of our family fought in World War One.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is so dope, bayonets.
Oh my god, shoot the AI shit.
You're not even thinking, yeah, exactly. You're not even thinking like in your DNA.
Yeah.
That this was like, obviously this wasn't reality for him. It was warfare's not.
I mean,
like
a black
video
guy
games.
would have been there. Let's be honest.
No, he was in the first wave.
Yeah.
Operation Human Shield.
Yeah, exactly. If we learn anything from South Park, it's how they use black people in the military.
Operation Blackie.
Yeah. Okay, guys, just like we said, disperse. This is gonna be dope.
That's the bloke who plays the priest in Mafia 3.
It's weird how video games have actors now who have like actual.
Yeah, it's like Nolan North and stuff like
That's the
that.
thing I like though. I like voices and stuff like that, and voice actors, all those weird accents.
Well, the guy who plays Nathan Drake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like a famous voice actor.
Yeah,
now.
Nolan North. He's been
Yeah.
in a shit ton of
He's
stuff.
been in like animated movies and stuff
He
as well.
voices Deadpool in the animated movies.
Really?
Yeah, and he did it in the game as well.
And he
Oh,
also
sweet.
does the Joker some bits.
Yeah.
Really?
Although I still prefer like Mark Hamill's Joker.
I
He's
prefer-
like how I hear the Joker's voice
Yeah.
whenever I read
And I prefer
Batman comics.
Troy Baker as Two-Face.
Yeah, Troy Baker's very good at Two-Face.
I don't know these people.
Anyone who reads or knows Batman will probably
So
get that.
you get points for hits.
Yeah.
That's good. It's about
I don't
time.
know,
Like something.
man.
I think it is. It's because that way, even if you've done shit and died a lot, you can still get some
Well,
points.
you get points for hits anyway, so
Do you?
you've always done it, haven't you?
No.
No. You usually just get the hit marker.
Yeah.
See, with this you get
Or like
like
assists.
you get like a more visceral thing when you hit someone. But when you go on Battlefield 4, you can't tell if you're shooting a wall if you're shooting someone. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there's no like distinguishing factor apart from the scope that goes red, not the scope, but the.
Reticule.
I noticed with a lot of like more like the newer games now, it's like the weapons actually feel heavy and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
That's the one thing
Yeah.
I noticed going from PS3 Destiny to PS4. It's like I
Really?
was using a heavy machine gun. Not a heavy machine gun. I have like an auto rifle that I love. It's so good. But going from number 3, PS3, it was very much just like sort of one.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
yeah.
Whereas on PS4, not only the sound but also the feeling of the controller in your hand vibrating is very much like
Yeah.
sort of like heavy hitting. Like you can feel the hitting of the enemy.
That's really important when it comes to video games.
Yeah, it's
I love
so
that, I love
satisfying.
that feel.
Not only that, but with the new like Destiny on PS4, it's actually fucking stable to play. I don't get sick.
Yeah, I never noticed it.
Yeah, it doesn't
You don't
flow well,
you
does
don't
it?
notice it until you've like
Played PC for a while.
like PC.
It's like I said to Callum, it's a load of bollocks, surely. And then I
It's
like
not.
played PC like Fallout 4 for quite a while, and then I went back to PS3 and I was starting to get
It's
motion
'cause you get
sickness
used
and
to that
Really?
smoothness
Yeah.
of like 60 frames, and you go back to PS3 where it just can't handle it, so it's running at like 20
No.
to 30 frames constantly.
Mm.
Whereas like
everything.
that,
It is
that's-
weird how it happens.
It's like
That-
that's 60 FPS, and that
Mm.
looks smooth as hell.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
I do like the heaviness of it.
Yeah,
But yet again, it's the same thing when you have a larger map game or a
Mhm.
Battlefield game. If you're getting your shit pushed in, it's game over.
Yeah.
yeah. I find that on.
There needs to be some kind of redeeming.
Yeah, it's
factor.
like I know I talk about Destiny a lot, but it's like
I
one
could
of
not get into Destiny.
is yeah. I remember you
I've-
saying
I've tried.
I fucking despised it for like a good year, and then I was like, right, I'm going to sit down and play this because I'm bored shitless, and
Yeah.
now I love it.
Really?
yeah.
I just found
It's
that
very
I was
much one of those
grinding.
games. Well, you see, that's the thing. You had like the early game, whereas now with Rise of Iron, you get exotics and legendaries.
Oh, I don't have to
so
buy.
easy.
I didn't.
No,
you don't.
No,
Oh,
I
it was a
didn't.
free download.
I didn't start playing the game until Taken King came out because there was an actual story. So there's nothing really there in the base game.
No, in the base game.
Yeah,
just
it was
like-
very much like
Yeah.
fuck you.
So, oh yeah, there's a story. You can look it up on the website.
Really?
Yeah, they gave you it in some card things.
Oh, thank God.
But Rise of Iron's weaponry as well is so good. It's like, it's very much like medieval. Like the helmets are so cool. I love the Titan look for the
Really?
helmets. Not so much when you put the ornaments on them to make them the Rise of Iron ones. It's because the helmet for it's just a flaming wolf.
Okay.
So you have like fire coming up.
That does sound pretty dope.
Some of it looks amazing, but you get like this massive axe, like twin-headed axe, and then you slam it in the ground. Sorry, I gobbled everywhere. You slam it in the ground, and like a shockwave of fire goes towards people, and like it's just so satisfying. And like the sword that you get at the end of the campaign for it,
The graphics are pretty sick.
yeah. But
We're now watching Destiny gameplay.
The lighting effects,
Rise of Iron footage.
the lighting effects and everything on the PS4 version are a lot better.
Oh yeah.
There's no like blurry ass textures.
No, the
on
colours
PS3.
are a lot more.
Yeah, and the ghosts as
vibrant.
well. There's like they gave you more option for ghosts, like shells. The supers feel like very heavy hitting, and like ornaments are a new thing as well. So they changed the look of the weapon or armor.
This game looks completely different from when I played it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This doesn't look anything like
this is what I was saying.
the
Yeah,
base.
it's like don't bother with base game. If you got one of those light level things that boost you up to
You do
40 or something, then use it.
Whenever you get like the collection thing, they give you a boost thing to get you straight to 40. I think.
This literally looks like they get you straight to 40.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
so
What,
that
just-
way you can do whatever like
Yeah, so
campaigns
you
you
can
want.
do all the DLC.
Oh my god.
And I got it for a discount because I've got Amazon Prime.
Yeah, which I was like, oh, thanks, Callum. I was going to save up for it.
I mean, it might be worth me revisiting. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
Rise of Iron is so good.
I don't have a clue what games we're playing at the moment. I mean, I'll get Battlefield 1 when it comes out.
And plus Crucible,
In a week, right?
Yeah, I think
11
so.
days.
But Crucible, which is Destiny's PvP, you'd like. There's like so many different like game types and stuff. And Rise of Iron, which is a special event. No, that's a game. Iron Banner, which is a special event for the game, where you essentially get like bonus armor and stuff. They
Yeah.
just shit out armor constantly, but it's
Really?
all top class, same as the weaponry. It is so good. That's where I got most of my best drops.
But does it take away from the game that you can get stuff so easily?
No,
Okay.
it's because it used to be very like sluggish and stuff.
You still have to.
It used
Like,
to take forever to grind.
you have to
it-
kind of earn the stuff.
Yeah, you sort of have to earn the stuff, and
Okay.
also it's like when you get exotics, it's like I got an exotic from a blue, I think, or a purple.
Yeah. You're
And
more likely to get from
I was like-
purple, right?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm well, equally more likely to get one from a yellow. But I got it. I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. And it's like very easy to get those things to level you up now. It's not such a slog.
It's like the mission to get the Galahorn. It's
Yeah.
like that's an actual challenge, and then once you
Yeah.
beat it, you feel like you've actually earned the right to have that.
Same with the
Oh,
fawn,
okay.
and like you get the first ever gun you use, the Kovstov or something.
Yeah.
And when you get the exotic, I happened to stumble across it just on a gut feeling. I went back to the starting area because I heard rumours of it,
Yeah.
and I found it, and it's really good. It's like I hate scout rifles,
No.
like the one-shot ones,
Really?
like primaries. I hate them.
Why?
They're just so slow.
Sluggish, yeah.
I was like, I prefer the full auto or at most semi-auto.
I'm with you.
But yeah, you can switch it between the three. So semi-auto, fully auto, or one shot. And then also it's got like extended mag, rangefinder, and loads of different things.
I've been playing a free game on the PS4. You can download free games from the thing.
Yeah.
I cannot remember what it's called. Age or something. It's a it's like Civilization.
Age of Empires.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like it. I like those kind of
Really?
games.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like those kind of games.
I can't get into them.
I can't.
I don't like
Really?
those sort of strategy RPGs.
Oh,
You
that's
see,
fair.
I like the Warhammer ones. They're quite good.
Yeah, they would be quite good. The issue with this one is that they just want you to pay for everything.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one of those games. Free to play, not free to play to.
Free to play, but pay to win.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know.
Should we?
We done?
Yeah, I'd say.
High fives all round.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, you fucks.
Peace out.
We're out of here. Goodbye.